Alright, hello everybody. So, we're playing a game. It's gonna be a good time. I didn't make it, but I'll actually be a part of a D&D game. For one of these for once. So, hooray. Hooray! Hooray! Readjust the camera a little. Hack! 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 There we go, that'll be good. How we doing, by the way, chat? How we doing?
I just got piercing shots, and it's amazing with the sword.
Hi, Jack. Hi, stream.
What's up?
Bless you.
Hey,
We're live.
Can you send the rules and info or something, or character, or updates, or game information?
Didn't I send that to you?
I
Hello?
didn't get the new one.
You did. Hi,
The
stream.
Discourse quick start? Is that
Yeah,
what-
the
Hi, stream.
0.1.1.
God Queen Tyrene coming at you live.
Oh gosh, we're gonna have to listen to
It
that.
started.
tonight.
Reaction. I knew it.
No, he already knew that was
no.
happening.
Anyway,
I've-
PMQJ, in general, I sent you a screenshot.
I had forgotten in the like
in the last
10
5
minutes
seconds.
it took. Yeah, it took me to start the stream.
It already forgot this. What is wrong with
Go,
you?
go look in general, PMQJ.
Oh, which specific general?
The one that we're in.
Ah. Wow, look at all your die.
Yeah, so sometimes I'll use
Oh.
D&D Beyond, which is my character sheet to
D&D
roll,
Beyond.
because it's kind of fun to have them like bounce around. Most of the time I do it to keep myself entertained when I'm bored. Like I'll get like 130 dice and I'll just like throw them all over my screen and flood it.
And just throw and pray.
Yeah, it makes like a clunky noise, but it's like, I don't know, dude. Half the fun of D&D games or board tabletop games is rolling the dice. So why would I not roll dice?
I mean, you're absolutely right, but die are
And it's,
really
and it's not
expensive.
well, tell that to the 8 sets that I have.
Tell that to the set that came with the game that I pre-ordered from Kickstarter.
Yeah, like I have.
That looks all sparkly and cool.
I think we have 4 sets between the two of us. So
Jeez.
I have a set that I bought in high school. Kellen and I went out and we bought individual dice from a game store. Like
How often does
bins
Kellen play tabletops?
every Friday.
Oh, right, she plays with you. I forget.
And then we had a friend buy us dice to one of Mel. Kellen and I bought everybody a set of dice, and then Mel bought Kellen
Aw.
like a lime green set, and she bought me like a fire, like a deep red set, and then I have a fake, a copper and silver colored set, and then a bunch of random colors that we chose individually.
Okay,
I
hold
still
on.
have some metal dice. They're
just-
not expensive.
Just to make
$7
sure
a set.
everyone is aware, because I'm pretty sure the only one who isn't aware is Andrew. But one of the people in chat just pointed out they were playing Minecraft, and I still, for the life of me, cannot believe that Minecraft Steve made it into Smash.
We all knew it was coming. We didn't want it to,
Oh.
but it was coming.
Look,
You
I-
just
I
got
want
announced
it.
today.
I think
I
it's so
fucking
weird
want
that,
it.
that Nintendo keeps pulling things that are not Nintendo's.
Well, it pulls more people in, because at this point there's so many crossovers
no,
in
I
Smash
know why
Bros.
they're
That's the
doing
point.
it.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it.
Money, man.
Money.
Money, money, money. Alright, can I...
Bill's move set,
There we go.
or a villager's move set,
Oh,
Villagers
nice.
with the whole
moveset.
building and bit. Well, at least that's the gimmick.
I don't even know what the gimmick is. We just saw like a 1-minute clip of him.
We're
Anywho,
getting more...
to the point.
I think it's funny how iconic Steve is because when you play Minecraft, you will never see Steve.
Yeah, you don't see him.
You never see a Steve. I don't play as Steve. Nobody plays as Steve. I'm a cute little ghost.
Say, I don't have any other default. I don't have any skins, so yeah, I play as default Steve.
Oh well,
You
okay.
can hear music at all?
Yeah, I do.
Cool.
I guess people who play as Steve probably don't play on the computer.
I do.
Wait, do I need to turn my music
Really?
off?
Then just
No,
get
you
some
don't need to.
skins, bro. It's like
This is...
Well, no, because now I can hear your music, and it's gonna be
Yeah, no,
weird. so-
don't worry. No, don't
I'm just gonna let
worry.
you do your
It's
thing.
money, man.
I'm just gonna let you
It's
do your
not-
thing. It's okay.
It's not copyrighted, I promise you.
It's
It's literally my friend's music.
okay.
And he's given permission to everyone and anyone, like, publicly, to use the music.
And then here comes the Twitch mods.
Coreborn are humans that were born in the second world.
See,
While
they were.
while they mostly look just like normal humans, there are a few key differences.
Yes.
The
Alright,
main
thank you for
difference-
reading it out loud.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to educate this.
Educate the
stream.
stream. Yeah.
Alright, so... For
So,
the stream's
John,
knowledge-
you've got the floor.
Yeah,
Explain
yeah,
to
so for-
us.
So for the stream's knowledge, this has been a passion project game I've been working on for about 2 years now. And so it's tabletop RPG, heavily inspired by things like Shadowrun, Cyberpunk, Dungeons and Dragons, and then on top of that pulled things from Borderlands, another tabletop called Mutants and Masterminds, what else? Technically like Numera, Dishonored, Star Wars technically for some stuff, Pathfinder. This is a mishmash of my love and joy for tabletops, and this all came out of the one thing that game's 5th edition, which was combat. And then I'm like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna make my own game. So here we are.
Remember, John, we have children. There are children's here.
They'll grow up.
They accepted the terms and conditions. They knew what's up. Alright.
They joined the chat, they understand the life they chose. It's okay.
It's okay.
Alright. I know. So, to start this wonderful adventure, you're all in...
Nothing.
Whoa, I said a bad word. Get used to it. It's about to be part of the story.
Oh no.
It's okay. It's okay. No, so, the world of Discourse takes place in the year about 3000. So...
In the year 3000,
Exactly.
it was a little strange and they lived underwater. I don't know, what was that? The
I know
Jonas
exactly
Brothers
what song you're talking
yeah,
about, yeah.
It's the
I
Jonas
don't-
Brothers.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
Jonas Brothers song. I
It's
don't
like,
remember.
their first most popular
you
song ever.
You don't know all the words to that song?
I don't. I remember
It's
it
okay.
being in an advertisement.
Let me call Ezekiel up
On-
real quick and we'll sing
Stop.
it for you.
Oh no.
This is not what I planned for.
No, quick, make
Oh.
make Easy a character sheet. He can't say no if it's already made.
You
I
can
mean-
wait for more people.
So
Okay.
please give me flavor text because this boring white room. is
I know. So we're in this
Yeah,
wonderful
yeah.
white room right now, and we're only here right now, because I don't want you guys to see what we have planned. And if I have to change stuff up, well, then I don't want you guys to see that I changed stuff up.
Okay,
Um,
go on.
but yeah, so Discourse in general takes place in the world of about 3000. Time essentially has been lost to the years as corporations have sort of like fucked up the world, and the world came together and united itself under one government. Also, you can't tell inspirations from One Piece. Anyways,
Really knows fantasy.
so here we are after what was called essentially the dig, where corporations started finding out that, hey, oil's not the best resource. There's actually something called essentially core radiation. Yeah, vegetable oil. Core radiation that is essentially like 1,000,000 times better, and also, oh hey, it affected
You
us.
gotta
And
give it an actual number. You can't just say 1,000,000. I know it's fantasy, but
wait for what?
core radiation power.
No, I like so It's just like, hey, this stuff is really fucking good. And after time,
I mean,
people found out.
Is it just that people figured out that radioactive materials provide more energy? And
It was more of a, essentially, this is like a holy shit. This does the job, yeah, a million times better.
so it's not like radio chem or anything like that.
No, it's essentially radiation that the core itself, like from the Earth, gives off.
Oh, so
and-
it's harnessing
Yeah, like the
the Earth's core
Exactly.
for energy.
Hence why it's called core radiation. Anyway,
Sure. I doubt that will have any negative effects on the Earth.
yeah, and so, some of the negative effects is that all of a sudden people can just start casting magic. And actually, utilizing magic because people became affected by it. And also they found out there's a whole second civilization under the world.
It's like they haven't watched the movie The Core.
No, they're not at all, because, fuck that.
Flying
Hi.
birds and
Anyways.
Yo, we got a new
so-
follow. Oh, look, check it out, John. That wonderful explanation got us a new follow.
Beautiful.
Well, me, they don't care about you, but
no one cares
I'm
about
kidding.
my
they're
stream.
following
and,
for me,
and
but
everyone
not
loves you,
waiting
man.
till
It's
everything
okay.
coming at you live.
Nobody cares
Doug.
about my stream anymore, and I don't care.
I care.
Even though,
Wow.
look, even though I have a crazy emote to do that, I'm not gonna post.
Stop.
I'm
That
not gonna
emote is
post it.
not okay.
Exactly. I don't
Wait,
know
hold
how
on.
it got approved to this
Which
day.
one? Which one are we talking about?
The first one that I ever
the
made.
word or your face?
The word.
Okay, yeah,
My
I
face
have
is
no,
fine.
I have no idea how that got approved.
I have no idea to this day how it got approved and how it hasn't been unapproved. But anyway.
Yeah, weird.
Yeah, so there's a whole second world.
Do we support
essentially
John?
Under.
The chat's trying to decide. Do we support John?
Don't support
Do
me.
we?
What are you, crazy?
He's a bad influence. Don't do it.
He's a bad
I'm a
influence.
terrible influence.
He's some
Alright.
weird man from Ohio.
What are you talking about? I am not from Ohio. I am from the proud, destroyed world of Chicago. Thank you very much.
Destroy the world of
Sweet
Chicago.
world of Chicago.
I don't have
Come
any
live here and
adrenaline.
tell me I'm crazy.
They mean it. He means in present day, by the way.
I mean, sort of.
Anyway, I'm trying not to ask any questions since you're doing a thing. What's
Yeah.
adrenaline and why don't I have it?
So adrenaline comes, it's through combat, and essentially whenever you take damage, every 2 points of damage you take, you get 1 point of adrenaline, and that just allows you to do extra stuff also during combat. So we'll get into that when we get to combat.
Let me pull up a notes sheet then so I can track.
Yeah, but anyways, so here we are in this wonderful world, and essentially, the current state of the world is, major cities have essentially walled off giant parts of civilization around it. So places like Chicago, San Diego, LA, they have these giant walls that encompass not only the city, but also a good chunk of the suburbs. But everything that was outside of those walls pretty much became barrenness land. There are some springs and forests still alive. There are some small communities still within the barrenness area that they do things like farming and other stuff, but a good chunk of the world in general has essentially become barrenness, duggen up. There's a bunch of facilities around the world that are from the dig where people were digging around and it's just sort of become abandoned. Some of them are still active. There's a lot of stuff that is just within this barrenness land, but most of the main stuff happens within these cities. Thank you. This is my world, so I have to be informational.
Please and thank you.
So with all that being said,
Are we on Earth?
yes, you're on Earth.
Just clarifying.
Yeah,
We're
you
in
are on
Neo
Earth.
We're on
Name
Neo
brand
Earth.
Earth.
Okay, so the idea of essentially this whole fucking world is, if you understand the concept of cyberpunk, the best way I can describe this without really creating my own word, because I don't know what this would really be, it's just my own kind of creation, it would be post cyberpunk. That's really what I'm going for. But you know, screw it. We'll get there later. No, he's not paying attention. He never.
I'm
pays
paying attention just fine.
I know. Anyways, so that's that's what we're in. Right now, the current situation is that these three wonderful people are mercenaries.
Oh no. Okay, we're still live. Hold on. Wait, there we go. There we go.
That was weird. Anyways,
it's gotten so comedy stopped acknowledging.
pretty much. So everyone is mercenaries. You three are mercenaries. As in
Tyrene.
exactly.
Where did
So-
you go?
What essentially happens is that in general there is a normalcy of mercenary jobs. Mercenaries are a standard thing, like approved by the government as an actual job. You don't get harassed for being a mercenary. However, the jobs that might get accepted, they might be questionable at times, and the law might come after you for them. But in general, being a mercenary just means you're there to be hired to do whatever and help someone out. It could be moving stuff from their house, or it could be shooting someone.
I'm Jango Fett.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
God Queen Jango Fett Tyrene
God.
Stop.
coming at you live.
God, Queen
Oh my
Tyrene.
gosh.
For my queen. For the twin gods.
For the twin gods!
So, with all that being said,
I'm sad the voice mod is busted.
we are going to
When did
skip
you
the
bust your
formalities.
voice?
Alright, so, to the point.
Yeah, so to the point, we're skipping.
What are we doing?
We're skipping formalities. And essentially, you guys have been. You guys are at a bar.
We're skipping formality.
We're skipping
Fine.
formalities. We're
We're
making
at a
this nice.
bar.
You guys are at a bar, and essentially being told that there is a job that is happening where there has been some gangs that have been essentially hiring people and recruiting for a possible potential gang war.
Okay.
And right now the main gang is shit. Where's my page? Oh, there it is.
Main game.
It is the 7th Street Serpents. They are the main ones looking to hire people. They are part of the what was shoot? I literally had the name here and now it's there we go. New Rain Crime Syndicate. And right now they've been having trouble with one of the other gangs in the syndicate, known as the Devil Adepts. They've both been. They're both recruiting, but at least the bartender, who's the main person that's going to be essentially your point of contact for jobs and stuff like that, was pointing you at the 7th Street Serpents. And so that's where we're going to begin.
Who's talking to us?
I'm just more giving you information at this point.
We are currently being spoken to by the narrator.
Yes.
Okay.
So
it.
at this point, yeah. So essentially, you've been told about 7th Street Serpents. I'm skipping all these formalities at the moment because 1, it's been a while since I DM'd, and 2,
It's been an hour.
exactly. So I'm just trying to like speed things along a little bit. But yeah, so you guys can either go to the Devil Adepts or the 7th Street Serpents. It's your choice. If you guys want more knowledge, that is where you can make that kind of, roll for it. And I'll tell you what you need to know. Because there is street smarts on your character sheet.
Oh, they're street smarts.
Our street smarts. Let's go over to our street smarts. Let's see.
Under Underworld.
Do I have any street smarts? No, I am dumb. I'm going to get kidnapped. All right, cool.
It's not that you're dumb. It's just you don't have any bonuses. Let that all be known.
What are my street smarts under? Intelligence?
Intelligence. They are on the second part of the column.
I have street smarts local.
Local could also work.
I don't even see street smarts. I have EMT, surgery, medicinal.
On the next part.
Oh, up in the tippity top. Oh,
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, I
it's
thought- I thought all mine
directly
had
to the right of
Yeah,
fortitude.
I don't have any benefits on that.
Local would also work. You can all roll a d20 to see what you guys know.
Sure.
Okay.
I got a 19.
Wow.
Cool.
So
All
let's
right.
let's roll /
5 for that man.
what? Okay, seriously, what was the command? Just roll a die.
/ roll and then.
Okay,
1d20.
/ roll d20. Fuck.
Hey! You got it out of the first roll that didn't really matter because Andrew rolled a 19.
Guys, I think we should join the serpent one because their name sounds cool.
Triple S, yeah.
Perfect. So
Yo, guys, God Queen Tyrene coming at you live. We should go where the money is. So whichever one murdering gives us more money, that's my decision.
So, for at least the knowledge that you know, Andrew, that you can impart upon the team, is the Seventh Street Serpents. They are more of a community. They give back to the community a lot more. They are more to like protect the community, and the community will actually come and protect them. They run like chop shops and like protection rings within the area. They are like they're very friendly people, even though they are part of a crime syndicate. They essentially have a very like strict moral code with them, and they don't really conduct any business on their grounds. Anything like fights, drugs, any kind of things like that. They do not do that on their grounds.
Easy
They
to
essentially
manipulate. Got it.
they protect their people first before they do anything else. And essentially, they also bring a good image to the syndicate, which they greatly appreciate. The Devil's Adepts, on the other hand, are a little bit more of they're very prideful. They essentially they don't care who you are. If you cross them, they will shoot you. They also do run a lot of like drug rackets and stuff like that. And while they care for their community, they don't care if you're part of their community if you do something, or they'll still sell you drugs. They'll still do whatever. They don't care what, like, as long as you get the money. As long as they get the money, that's all they care about.
So
They
what
do
about Triple S's?
what?
No, never mind.
All
Okay.
right, coming at you live, guys. I
Oh
think
boy,
we should
are we
kill the-
live? Oh
I
man.
think that we
Tell me.
should kill the devils because I think that they'll have better loot.
All right. I
From-
rolled
from the
in that one,
information-
so
From the information I have gathered, all on my own, I'm all about
Yeah.
that loot.
Things
God
that
Queen
you
Tyrene
know.
Signing off.
all right. I rolled in that one, so I am a follower in this case. So I will get behind God Queen Tyrene
That's right. It's all about
Alright.
the loot.
God
Simple
Queen
sort
Tyrene.
for my lord, for my queen.
There we go. Perfect. So I guess yeah, we'll go to the Seventh Street Serpents and we'll have that fun stuff.
I thought we were
Um,
killing the devils.
Yeah, you're hiring them. You're working with the Seventh Street
Oh, you're being
Serpents.
hired by.
Yeah,
the
we're being hired by one to murder
Yes.
the other.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
I want the loot.
Perfect.
I'm
It's
ready to
all
have
up-
a conversation with these people.
It's
I
all
All right.
about the loot.
I have
All right.
negotiation.
So at least right now you're essentially inside of a like local outskirt bar, like right by the edge of the wall. The Seventh Street Serpents are a little bit more in. They have their own bar. Same with the Devil's Adepts. Bars are essentially like the gathering places for most communities.
Alcoholics.
I mean, not even just alcoholics. That's just where the communities gather as just the hub. That's just usually where they go because everyone eventually ends up at the bar for one reason or another. Whether it's jobs, whether it's just hanging out with people. There's a lot more that goes on in bars than just drinking. Like there's a bunch of stuff.
Are
like,
you sure?
Activity-wise, yes. In these bars, yes. Anyways, so technically you guys can go shopping or do anything like that. Slip, I'm not sure if you actually have any gear because I know we said that we were going to do that right before the session.
And then
But-
you didn't.
And a dagger.
Did you
I'm
give
not
me
sure if
gear?
you have. Yeah, I
You
gave
did.
you gear.
Okay, cool. Why does flak jacket not fit in the?
Because
Mine
I
fits.
didn't move it over right
I
away.
have flak
when-
pants 4 and flak jacket 4.
I have
Yeah.
I have a cell phone, guys.
I
You
have
have
like
cell
a
phone.
jacket and
Comms.
pants and a katana.
All right,
Is the
cool.
cybernetic eye on me? Like inside of me?
Yeah, it's in your head.
Okay.
So
You
he
have
has 3
cybernetic.
eyes.
No, like it replaced one of his eyes. I didn't describe which one because I'm not smart, but who cares?
All right,
Alright,
so let's just
go.
in order
So-
flip phone gang.
Fast travel.
Yeah, I
Alright,
was about to
fast
say, in order to get the ball rolling, let's just get to a point where we're
Alright.
talking to the 7.
All right, you're at the bar. You were essentially told, "Hey, talk to this man." You have a picture of him. He looks to at least be a captain within the 7th Street Serpents. You see him. We'll call him Carlos. Why Carlos? I don't know. I pulled that name out of my ass, but we're just gonna go with Carlos.
All right, great, awesome.
So
Where is Carlos?
Carlos is just at the bar. Just
Where is the
sitting there.
player icon depicting Carlos?
All right. Look, we'll let me get him the page here.
Should I talk to Carlos?
We'll here.
Where is Carlos? We can't talk
Where-
to Carlos if there isn't
Alright,
a body
alright,
for Carlos
All
to
right,
be speaking out of.
So there's that.
All right,
let
so
me-
there's our bar table, right?
there's the bar. Yeah.
All right, cool.
We'll let me get some pictures here.
I love it. There's the bar. Drags out a bar.
Oye, Carlos.
I'm sorry. What?
No, his name is Carlos. He only
Sorry.
speaks Spanish.
Soy Dios de Rea de Tyrene.
Oh my! Stop!
Sorry, I don't understand what you're saying.
Rea Dios Tyrene.
Oh, that's gonna be Carlos. Is that just the first thing you found?
Necesito información sobre los SES.
Dude, can you speak English to me? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, my D&D campaign was bilingual. Common was Spanglish. Yo, Carlos.
Was it really?
coming at-
That's
Yeah, it
hilarious.
was. It's super funny. Coming at you live, God Queen Tyrene. So are you part of this SS group or the Devils?
You mean the 7th Street Serpents?
Yes, those guys.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Do you want me to kill the Devils on the behalf of your group?
I mean that's what we're hiring to do. Yeah.
How much you paying?
Wow, God Queen Tyrene, you're so good at negotiation. I don't believe it. I am in awe.
Says the grandpa.
All right. So
Okay,
I'm
hold
gonna
on. Wow, God Queen Tyrene. I don't have a good old man voice.
All right,
Hold
so
on, let me think
all I
about
want
it
to
for a
say
minute.
here, I just want to say this right now, completely outside of the game. Right now, what you're pulling, Andrew, is almost word for word what the fuck happened when we tested my system like over a year ago, and Slip pulled the same bullshit.
Well, okay, no.
No, like it was so close. I thought that was about to happen. I'm like, please no. I do
Not
not want
again.
another one of those.
So, context, what happened is we put PJ in charge of communicating with people. And
Because
so,
he had
let-
high charisma at that
yeah,
point.
yeah, let's just call it Group
It's
1
all
and
they
Group
need
2,
to
right?
face.
We needed to communicate with the leader of Group 1 to find out information on Group 2, right? So we send PJ over, and he asks the leader of Group 1, hey, I want to kill Group 1 to help Group 2.
Because
It's
I got
like-
the names mixed up.
Well,
To this
don't worry.
day, I will never forget that because I'm like, I can't just like not play this off. Like,
No,
I have to play it.
Okay.
I have,
also
a,
got
I have a charisma too, but I'm I have very high fortitude.
The
Very
game
high
was also
fortitude.
different at that point, but yeah, it was just that was a
Charisma is my
thing.
second best ability still, so
Okay, I'm a mad dog, madly mad dog. This Carlos until he tells me how much money he's.
Like, dude, yeah. Look, we're hiring a bunch of people. We're recruiting. We're getting mercs and everything. Like, are you guys looking to join, or are you just looking to be hired?
Hired.
All right, no problem. I got a job for you guys.
Cool.
It's
Wow, I can't believe you did it.
Wow, very
God.
great. Great job.
Wow.
Where's Carlos? Carlos is this man.
Oh no! Carlos got like 50 meters bigger.
All right, there.
Oh,
look.
okay, cool. He's back to normal. Thank God. Oh, yeah, what happened?
Anyways, yeah. So what we're looking to do right now is actually sabotage their drug stuff. Because right now they've been pushing out a good chunk of drugs, and if we can hit them right where it hurts, right in the money, the syndicate might not take a liking to that, and hopefully we can get some backup.
Question, God Queen Tyrene coming at you live. Why is murdering not the best idea?
Oh, you can murder them. We don't care about that.
Okay, well if I murder them, then it stops the drug stuff, right?
I mean, technically in a way, but at the same time, if we take out their drug supply, they're not gonna have any drugs to sell. So you guys can
wanna
murder
the
them.
drugs.
God, Queen Tyrene, what if we just murder them and then take the drugs?
That's true that I'm kidding at.
Look, you guys can do
Get
that too.
more
We just need to make this
money.
look like it was Mercs and not us. That's all we need.
Now me just leaning in and whispering. We could get
How
more
much
money.
dinero, Carlos?
Wait, what?
How much dinero, Carlos, for this job?
We're
He means money.
we'll pay you 15,000 bits.
Is that a lot in this world? I'm new to this planet.
I'm nervous.
Possibly.
We'll pay you 15,000 bits, and we'll also get you a car.
Is it gonna be a nice car? Is it gonna have enough room for 3 people?
It's a decent enough car that'll have room for 4 people.
I love how PJ's just sitting in the back, all Akuma'd up, just like, Wah!
Just drinking.
No, I just imagine he's doing the Shine pose over there, just like posing up on somebody ready, just. Hurr!
All right, God Queen Tyrene leans in to like kissing distance with Carlos and says, "Where do we find to kill them?"
All you have to do is go to Fifth Avenue.
I see ya. God Queen Tyrene out.
Wait for me, my legs don't work that way.
God Queen Tyrene comes back in and says, "What do they look like? How do I know who they are?"
Oh, well, there's good information.
Hey, so you'll notice them by one, they're usually all wearing red.
I love how poor Carlos over here just doesn't skip a beat, doesn't even question it. Just like they kick out the wall because I can only assume the wall is like over here somewhere. Walk back in through the hall and go, wait a minute, what am I looking for?
All right, all red.
Go on.
God Queen Tyrene.
Yeah, they'll be here. Look, so they'll be wearing red. Specifically, there's this apartment that you can go to. That is where they're storing the drugs. It's just the whole apartment is just filled with them. So you guys can go around, do whatever. Honestly, you take them and sell them yourselves. Go for it. You wanna sabotage them? Doesn't matter. Just
so bombs would be very effective in this situation.
Sure. You want some bombs? Do bombs.
Where could I buy a bomb?
We'll jury rig you one.
Cool. Should I wait for that, or are you gonna meet me on 5th?
We'll meet you like right outside the street and give that to you.
All right. God Queen Tyrene would like to cast some magical sparkles and then
all right. You throw some sparkles within the air.
Wait for me.
You two have now walked through the hole in the wall, which is now canon.
Well, I mean, I don't know where the door is.
Hold on. Wait, hold on. PJ, what's your character's name? You haven't said anything, so I don't know.
Is your name Grandpa, by the way? That's what I'm calling.
Yeah, just go for it.
Okay,
I'll work with it. I'll work with it.
I would like everyone to know in the stream, Jack is supposed to be a type of JoJo character.
No. Stop.
So
It'll be a surprise. Yeah. God, he has no name.
Hey, God Queen Tyrene, do me a favor. Tell him to fall off his fucking horse.
They don't even know that joke.
Doesn't matter.
We're the only ones who know that joke.
I know, that's the
Be on
best
a
part
horse?
about it.
He
how
has
to
no
know.
name. Come on, Sonny, we gotta go. We gotta go beat up the Crips.
I heavily debate this.
Russian all right.
We're gonna go.
No, that's the
beat up-
Bloods, not the Crips.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys live on the West Coast.
I know, we should have. Sorry, my bad. Alright, heading out.
PJ, move your stupid character model. Come on, play the video game.
I am looking at my character model.
There you go. Good.
All right,
All right.
things are moving.
Reset the reset the board.
All right. Carlos has now taken his L and gone.
Called you an old man. Good. I mean, not good. I'm only 24. Shut up.
What do you call beer in the future?
Beer.
Beer.
Call it Beer Plus.
Beer old.
Beer 3000.
Beer of the year 3000.
Beer.
of the year
Beer core.
3000. It's really hard to do the
you-
old man voice without going into like a too much air.
All right, I'm getting this all set up. All right, so anyways, you meet this man.
What does your man look like?
He got you a car. You guys are in a car.
Alright, cool.
You drove to the edge of the street.
What did he look like? I love how you just skipped entire dialogue. Can I
Yeah.
just fucking called you out on not having a character tile for him?
Yeah, he met you at the edge of the
Okay.
street, and he essentially threw a bomb in your car for you guys to plant.
Perfect.
Okay,
Just
good.
blow shit up.
Who's holding
Is
the
it
bomb?
a time bomb or what kind of bomb is this?
You know what?
It's a timed bomb.
Okay.
He who has no name, you should be the one to hold the bomb for us. He who has
Except to
no
actually say
name.
something.
Hold on, what was the question?
Slip.
I guess he's a mute as well as dumb. I'll
He's
just
a
go
mute.
ahead and hand him the bomb.
This is not what I planned for this, but you know what? I'll take it because we're going. We are moving this story along.
Hello, Mr. Bug. Where'd
Wait,
you
do we
come
have to
from?
Defuse it? I can probably defuse it.
Oh my god,
no,
PJ.
no, the bomb
What-
is for you.
What
Slip.
have you been doing this entire time?
No, I heard.
We don't want to defuse it. We want to blow people up with it.
You're gonna kill some people.
All right. God
More than
Quintarian,
likely.
drive the
Actually,
fist. Here we go.
hold on a second. There's a bug in here, and it's gotta go.
Oh, there's
Get
a bug.
onto the. Check it out, guys. It's a little bug. Little bugaboo. I don't know if you can actually see it. My camera hasn't updated yet. Little bugaboo.
The heck is that? You have bugs in your room. Clean your room.
I have no idea where it came from. It just showed up, and now it's oh. Okay. All right, you're going. You gotta go outside now, little buddy. I'm sorry.
He killed that bug.
Not kill that bug.
Damn it, he heard that.
Put it outside.
All
Do a
right,
Terminator voice. I've never even seen the Terminator.
all right. So you guys have come up onto the apartment. While there is nobody, at least currently, outside of the apartment,
Right?
you at least have seen some people walk in.
Can I roll to make an intuitive guess through hearing and visuals to how many people would be in there, or what level they're in, or is it just like a single apartment room?
It is a single floor apartment. It is quite large, but it is just it's like a long strip of a building.
Real talk. What all do we have as equipment? I have a pistol, a dagger, a first aid kit, and clothes. What do you guys got?
I have a pistol and
I
a
have a
dagger.
I have a lightly armored I have lightly armored pants, jacket, and a katana.
And a bomb.
And a bomb.
And a
You
bomb.
do have a bomb. How much damage does the bomb do? Does it do indefinite?
Who knows? We're gonna find out.
Who
by
knows?
throwing it.
It does enough to where it will, quite honestly, almost cave in this whole building.
Okay,
All right.
good enough. Thank you for the spoilers, by the way. Good enough.
All right. I turn to he with no name, and I say,
I need to like make a real.
"Hey,
make-
coming
No,
at you
no.
live, bro.
Coming
Coming at you live. Coming at you mad live.
Hmm?
Set a 30-second timer on that bomb. I'm gonna kick this door down. You're gonna throw it. And we're gonna book it.
Oh, Queen Tyrene, I don't think that's a good idea.
So at the moment, I just want to tell you there is no, there's no door near you right now. You're just like literally at the corner.
We would have to
Okay,
run
can
really
Can
fast.
I roll for listening ability to find where these people are? Or
Uh,
what door they're in?
This is large. This is like a large enough building to where, like it goes back pretty far as far as it goes wide.
What he's trying to say is the walls are too thick. You're not going to be able to hear anything. Stop trying.
Pretty much. Like you'll hear maybe like a person or two depending on where you are.
Can I
are-
start kicking doors down until I see the...
Hold on.
person?
Are there any windows on the
Yes.
exterior of the building? Can you point out the windows that we can see from our location?
Where's
Right
my
now,
shirt?
yeah, it's
Okay, I say we roll to see if we can see
There we go.
anything within the windows.
okay.
What would that be a modifier on? Roll.
Do it sneakily.
You know, so funny enough, I was thinking about this earlier today. I'm like, I don't really have like a perception thing. So, just roll a d20. And,
Roll just a raw d20.
Yeah, just a raw
Okay.
d20.
All right, not awful. PJ.
Yeah, give me a minute. I'm looking.
Just roll a d20. That's all.
Because I mean, you might be able to use
Oh, dude,
tracking as your perception.
Is that a kraken?
Is that emote?
So, is there a kraken in the room?
It's
In,
squid.
no,
yeah.
no, 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 in the Twitch chat.
It's squid
Hey,
emote.
it's your shirt.
All right, everybody,
It's
roll the 10.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck is this? All right.
Rig.
So at least
Greg.
Slip and God Queen Tyrene over here do see this.
He's not wearing red.
He is wearing red. He is an enemy. This window at this point is about like 4 feet high, like at least from the base. So I mean, you're able to like look in. You're able to see, and it's sort of just like your head and a little bit extra of your like torso that is like peering through right now.
I'd like to tap on the glass and wink seductively once he looks over.
I'm going to duck out of the way.
All right.
How'd it go? Should I?
How'd it
charisma or
go?
something?
No, roll for
Should I roll
charisma.
for
John,
how
let him do
sexy
it.
I am?
John,
How
let
sexy?
him roll for
Persuasion,
charisma.
intimidation, blend,
Alright.
diplomacy, or barter.
Let's do. I need to pull up a character sheet. I'm
Where's
just
my,
so that
Hold on, I would say have this
I
be
guess persuasion, sexual
What?
persuasion.
Well, let's share.
Yeah,
Let's go. Let's go
charisma
persuasion.
charisma plus
got a-
persuasion
I got an
modifier.
11, and I don't think I have a modifier.
All right, you got 11. This guy's so caught off guard after just being in the bedroom that he sort of just looks at you, and he's just like he's just like, I don't know if I want to go near the person who has a cybernetic eye, because that's all he really sees right now. Is just like your
A
face.
cybernetic eye winking at him.
Yeah, just like this person. Like, so you have like one glowing eye and one cybernetic eye right now, and you're just like
to,
winking at them.
I'd like to cut my eye. The
I'm
one
sorry.
that I'd like to cut the
I'm-
real eye so that I get the white eye glowy effect in the dark.
Oh no, like it's already there.
Oh, but
Oh,
it's
okay.
not
Like,
dark.
yeah, it's just a standard glowing effect.
Oh, okay. Well, I'd like
Okay.
to blink with my mouth open as if I wink, but close both eyes.
All right, he's just gonna walk over slowly to
I-
you and like slightly open the window and be like, "Hi."
Is that a gun in his hand?
In that token, yes, he doesn't have a gun though. Like at least not that he can see, I should say. You don't really see any weapons. But you just like it's just a guy that walks over.
He's wearing all red.
I mean, yeah, he's wearing red.
I'm gonna say, hey, coming at you live. Help me through this window.
Can you? Can we have another perception? Can we have another charisma roll for that? Can we please?
Fine. 13.
All right, cool.
Just gonna look at you and just. What do you want to do?
Hang out.
Did
Tyrene, coming at you live. Let me in your room.
He's just like, do you know anyone here?
Do you not find me beautiful?
I mean, like, you're attractive. I'm not gonna lie, but like, do you know anyone here? Are you sure it's the right house?
I do now.
Who do you?
I know you, and I.
I'm fucking dying.
God Queen Tyrene coming at you live.
Are you streaming?
Begins
like,
to cry
Begins to.
softly.
I don't know.
I mean, like, don't
What-
cry. Like,
With the descriptors of what's going on, I don't know if he's just saying the full character's name, God Queen Tyrene coming at you live,
know either,
or
to be
if it's
honest.
the character announcing in the third person, God Queen Tyrene, comma, coming at you live, about to cry.
God Queen Tyrene is announcing God Queen Tyrene, and then physically begins to cry.
Okay, cool. Okay. Oh, damn.
all right, make another perception or persuasion roll.
11.
Okay.
It's just like, sure, you can come in, but you can't stay long, but sure, you can come in. And he opens up the window wider and just sticks out his hand.
What did this guy roll to have an 11 fucking beat him out?
Not that great.
Alright, I'm gonna sit on the bed.
Well, okay, before we continue with God Queen Tyrene scenario over here, I rolled a 10 to look through the window. What do I see?
At least through this window you see right now, this.
It's a potty.
Yeah, let me...
Okay.
It's a There's no
There we
toilet.
go.
Hey, he has no name. Let me boost you up through this window so you can
Also,
get inside
yeah.
the facility.
Shunny?
Shunny?
Okay, you don't have to do this voice.
Hey,
I'm
Shunny
really
has
regretting
no
this token
name.
choice. I literally just looked on my, like, it was like
Uh,
image search history, and I just went like, okay, perfect, this is it.
Oh no,
The
shithead,
reason
you
why
reap
that
what you
was
sow.
there-
You reap what you sow.
The reason why that
You
was
guys
there,
keep
I'm
going,
trying
I
to
have
find a
to pee.
gift.
Keep
Okay.
going. Keep going.
Okay.
So Shunny has no, excuse me, Shunny has no name. Do you want me lifted into the window?
Sure.
All right, cool. I don't think I'd need a roll to lift somebody in through a window, would I?
No, you're good. Like
All
like
right,
I said
cool.
before, these are like 4 feet high, so it's just more
Yeah.
of like
No, I
getting
figured.
them a little boost.
Okay. So,
All right, you're now inside the bathtub.
is inside the
What?
bathtub. Okay, cool. So after he does that, I'm going to go a bit further down to this window, and I guess PJ, do you want to do a thing? You want to take inventory of the room while we wait for Andrew to get back?
I'm gonna peek out the door to the bathroom.
All right, so also in the bathroom, it's just a bathroom. You're pretty good.
Hello?
Hi.
Okay, what were you about to say?
No, I was saying so. It's just a bathroom. You're good. There's nothing crazy in the bathroom. There we
I
go.
don't know where the door is, so I was.
It is this corner thing here, this white thing.
How did you?
What? What?
People unlocking emotes without subbing. I didn't even know they
Yeah.
could do that.
Hello?
You can
Yeah.
do that?
Yeah, I can do that right now.
Oh.
My internet cut out for like a solid minute. What happened?
Okay.
Dude,
So
that's
yeah,
sick.
you're in the bathroom. Everything's fine. This white whole thing here is the door. That's the door.
Okay. Peek out.
All right, so you're gonna peek out of the
Channel
door,
points.
and
Where'd the old guy go? Oh, there he is.
I'm gonna peek out of the door. Now, give me a second here
Yeah,
to.
just to fill you in, I lifted He Who Has No Name in through the window.
I figured.
Yeah.
That, and then. Damn, I can't really get this right, so I'm just gonna do it this way. This is what you see currently.
Let's go, Fog of War.
Yeah, Fog of War is a great feature.
Alright.
So yeah, that's what you see right now. It looks pretty empty as far as you can tell. Jack, you said you were gonna look through.
Yeah, let me roll real quick.
I'm gonna tell you what you see. It's gonna be this.
I got an 8. Man,
All right,
these
that's
dice are
what you see.
loaded. Great.
This is what you all.
awesome.
This is essentially what you all see right now.
Mm-hmm.
Andrew, are you back?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're currently just sitting on this bed, like slightly crying, and this person is just looking at you like,
I would like to cheer up, but not wipe my tears, and lackadaisically lean backwards and put both my hands behind me and childishly swing my legs and say, "What you doing?"
I was just about to take a nap.
Why are you tired?
No, I've been up all day.
Oh yeah, what time is it?
What were you-
I mean, at the moment, it's like 4, like
In the
PM.
morning or okay,
Like-
afternoon.
like 4 p.m.
All right,
It's-
that's fair. That's fair.
like, yeah,
What'd you do all day?
you know, some work.
I love how like
What do you do for
impish,
work?
how impish this hardened gangster is acting in front of God Queen Tyrene.
I'll say like, as far as like hardened gangster, it's more of just like a random like thug on the street type of person. Like not really like. He just looks like a normal guy, sort of just with red on at the moment. That's at least what it seems like. At least for your answer for the job, it's just like, you know, I just do some odd jobs here or there.
What's so odd about it?
I mean, it's just you know, whatever comes my way. You know, I might be lifting things one day. You know, I might be moving some stuff another day.
Sounds
Yeah.
pretty boring. Do you do anything exciting ever?
I mean, maybe once in a while, like, you know, go out with some friends. You know,
Oh, okay, while
Do
this
some
is
things.
happening, I'm
I
going
meant
to.
for work.
oh, for work. I mean,
I meant for work.
maybe like I don't know. What do you consider exciting?
Well, while he's doing that, I'm going to try to get through the window here.
All
Inside.
right, I'm just gonna say you succeed.
Okay, cool. I'm now inside.
All right.
Drugs are pretty cool. Do
I
you
mean-
have any drugs? We could do drugs.
You know, what's really funny is I knew this was going to happen because I know how Andrew plays these types of games, but
No, my character in Elfrida in the D&D game with Ezekiel, I never say anything, partly because I don't have a tongue, but I'm like the most coy, sad little girl who's like oversensitive, so I like never talk.
I
But
mean,
I'm God Queen Tyrene, so I'm gonna be.
got Queen Tyrene. Do what I want. I'm got Queen
the
Tyrene.
guy just sort of looks at you and is like, I mean, I know where to get some.
That sounds exciting. Can we get some drugs?
Sure. Just
My
wait here a
fucking God.
moment.
What did this guy roll to be such a wet towel?
Sounds like he's whipped already.
I'm beautiful.
I'm sure.
You're just gonna see this man walk out of the room right now.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and follow him.
You're
Alright,
gonna you're gonna follow him.
Yeah, peek my head right through and see where he's going.
Okay. So
While
like,
he's doing
as
that,
he,
what do I need to roll to case the room and see what's inside of it? If I need to roll, if you're gonna make that a roll, I don't particularly care one way or the other.
no, you don't need to. Like as far as you can tell right now, there is some like stuff lying around. There is some like yeah, there's some drugs around. There's like signs of essentially like gang activity here, but there isn't anyone as far as you can tell right now in the room.
Okay. Hey, Sonny who has no name, let's gather up this sick dope and throw it out the window.
That's how we solve problems.
As for you, Andrew, when the guy realizes that you're following him, he turns around. He's just like, just stay in here for right now. Just don't come out. My roommates aren't always the friendliest.
Sonny who has no name, did you,
Now,
did
granted,
you hear
I'll
me?
when
stand
you-
awkwardly in the doorway and make sure that he can't close it, but I won't go into the other room. Has to be obedient.
So I mean, he is like closing the door,
Or such a brat.
And I push it open so he can't close it.
and like he's just like, no, like please, like just stay in there.
said-
Don't
You said to stay in here. I am.
just.
I am
keep the door
staying in
closed.
here.
Don't don't
Do
raise
like
your
a
voice.
strength check to like force this door to stay open.
All right, so right now this is at least what you see.
I have a
Sure.
-2 to power.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh no, indeed.
Sorry, I'll net 20 this. He's not gonna close the door on. Never mind.
Never mind, he's closed the door.
I got a 7.
Oh! Gonna break your foot trying to close it. Dude, if he rolls like a 2, and you actually manage to prop the door open. You okay over there?
So you're actually stronger than this guy right now.
All right.
Come on.
You sort of just have an advantage of just being on the inside of this door, like being able to hold it up. It's like, all right, just you can crack the door. Just don't open it all the way.
Okay, I'd
Like,
like to
just-
stick my tongue out at him menacingly,
Menacingly?
or
Is that the verbiage we're gonna use?
I don't know. Sinisterly. I'm not sure what the word is that I want to use.
The guy's just looking at you like,
When we say angrily, like
Yeah.
howdy?
A cocky manner. Stick my
The-
tongue out at him
the guy's just looking at you right now like,
confidently. There you go.
Confident.
There you
Okay,
go.
that's good, I guess.
and he's just
Yeah.
like, he's just like, okay, just okay. And he just walks away. And you can tell right now he just feels defeated. Like, what the fuck did I just do? This
This
is a
little
terrible.
scrawny girl who's a gender neutral person. -2
Gender
power.
neutral.
Can't even pushes the door open.
Like,
Oh,
oh
gosh.
God. He's
Me-
like-
meanwhile,
he's
me
like,
and
this is
PJ
terrible
are over
idea.
here just hucking drugs out the window.
But at the moment, at least from what you guys find, you at least find like 3 bags of drugs, like not major ones, but like,
What do you classify as major bag of drugs?
okay, so it's not like a brick or like a huge bag, but
No
it's not like a
kilos.
it's not like a tiny like dime bag. Like you got like something in the middle here.
Okay.
We got
Um,
wallets.
sure. So
We have handbags.
yeah, you got something decent here. And so you at least found 3 bags that you guys were able to throw out the window. As for you, Andrew, you see this person just sort of like walk out of your field of vision right now. And yeah.
Can I look around the room and see if there's anything that would be holding money?
Sure, you do see a dresser.
Okay.
There is
In the
Like,
meantime,
there's a
I'm gonna,
wallet.
after we've finished hucking drugs out the building, I'm gonna peer behind this wall. At least I'm assuming this is a wall. It looks
yes, there's
Okay.
there is a door here. It's just yeah.
okay.
Fog
Then,
of war.
then I'm gonna poke my head through the door to see what's up in the room.
Okay. So at
Well,
least
I'm gonna tussle over to the dresser and like open them all really quick and look for.
Okay. So at least inside the dresser, you do find a pistol. And you find some drugs in there.
Do I know the stats of this pistol?
It looks to be about the same as your current pistol.
Oh, okay. Fair.
And at least for the wallet, there was 1,000 bits in there, like a 1,000 bit card.
Okay, is that a lot?
No.
How much is 1,000 bits
Like
to the dollar?
$10, I
Yeah,
guess.
$10.
And that's it. Nothing interesting else.
Yeah, that's about it. Like, I mean,
Okay.
yeah, like you have his wallet, so like you technically have his ID right now.
Well, I didn't take it. I'm leaving all this stuff.
Okay, but yeah, so there's that, and then you also found the, the drugs and also the gun.
Okay, I'm gonna close all the drawers and just keep them that way, and then go stand adorably in the doorway.
Okay. Okay, are you like, did you take it? Like, you're not taking out of it. You just like
No,
opened
I'm
it and
just-
saw it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just looking.
Okay. Some time passes and he does.
Teleports
Wallow.
back.
Yeah, he wallows his way back over. It's like, all right, just get in there, get in there. And he just goes in with you.
Alright, and then after we've checked through this door here, I want to go check down here to see what's beyond this, if it's just more wall.
So yeah, that currently is is technically more wall. The doorway would technically be below and then would wrap around. For the next room, it just got cut off on this map there.
Oh, okay, so it'd be like way down here.
It'd be like let me just do this. It'd be like down here.
Okay.
This part. Yeah, it would be essentially you go down and then there'd be another entryway to eventually show up over here.
Okay. So then,
And
if
I know
that's the
that's
case,
sort of-
I want to enter into this room here.
Okay. So yeah, it's just another bedroom. Just basic bedroom looking stuff, nothing out of
Case
the
the
ordinary.
joint. What do I find?
I mean, you also find a gun in there and some drugs, but I mean,
I take
nothing really much.
I take the gun and drugs.
Okay. You now have sorry, I was trying to drink some water that I had. You now have another pistol that pretty much looks like yours and also some drugs.
Sick drugs, dude.
Yeah, drugs.
Yeah, drugs.
As for you, Andrew, so the guy came back and he has what looks to be essentially an inhaler. It's a type of drug in this world where essentially you just
As
an
being
inhaler.
from this world, do I recognize it as a depressant or an adrenaline? Or what's the other version?
it's more of a
Accelerant is the word.
Thank you. Is it a depressant or an accelerant?
it's more of a like I don't feel like
Look, man,
So
it's one or the other.
Accelerant.
yeah, accelerant.
Accelerant.
I wasn't sure what that technically falls under. Anyways,
Okay, cool. I'm gonna do a really dramatic. Boy, am I tired! And then jump on the bed and lie down.
the guy
And then
just looks like
And then I look over at him and I'm like, "I thought you wanted to take a nap."
just like
In the
yeah.
in the meantime, I peer my head through the door. On the other side of the door.
Closet.
Oh, that's actually just a closet?
Oh.
Oh,
I
okay.
thought we were locked in in the other room, so we're.
Alright, cool.
How
Then
did
I,
people get
then I
in
go
here?
back down here to go through your stupid cut-off door.
It's the way the map was made.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it goes down there.
Okay.
You're essentially this would be the next door, and there's also a hallway here.
So what you're telling me is by looking south from where my character portrait currently is, I'm technically looking north from... I can't ping. How do I... forgot how to-
Use the hold left click.
Yeah, so right now, you'd be going south technically, and then this over here. Yeah,
I
you'd
pop
be-
out over the. Oh, right, you can't even see it. Yeah.
This would be north. I got you here. So there is. So over here, there's this hallway.
Oh, yes, the door leads to that hallway.
Yeah, well, so there's a hallway there, and there's also another door to another place, which is where that wall was on.
Okay.
I'm just going to open this up a little bit more because it's not perfect, but you get the ideas.
Maps, my dude.
I mean,
Well, look, I had like trying to find maps to work with Roll20 is really hard unless you want to make your own.
Really?
did you not
yes.
make your own?
This I did not make my
So
own.
you're lazy?
More of I had an hour to do this and I couldn't do this in an hour.
Bull! You had 2 weeks. We were supposed to do this last week, and then I had to cancel on you, and I felt really bad.
Yeah, like I said, I had an hour because I didn't make the Roll20 game until an hour and 10 minutes before that.
Squid 1, Squid 2, Squid 3, Squid 4.
Yep.
It didn't send over the image.
So yeah, so there's that.
Okay. So
Uh,
while all the
yeah.
nonsense in there is going on, because me and PJ are essentially trying to find a place to put this bomb where it's going to take out the whole damn building.
Yep.
You, at least from what you've gathered right now, you could figure about the middle to be somewhere around this area.
Yeah.
Like around there is about the middle-ish. It's just the idea of.
I'm really surprised I haven't ran into anybody yet.
Yeah.
But go on, God Queen Tyrene, coming at you live.
At this point, the guy just sort of walks over and throws the inhaler at you.
Like at her, just like
Like,
beans her
I-
in the head.
Like not like
Just
beating
fucking-
them, but just more of like a light like underhand toss to like catch.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna let it hit me, and then I'm gonna overly dramatic. I'm gonna over dramatically
Overly dramatic.
act like it hurt me
And
in my
the guy,
feeble form.
okay, the guy's gonna freak out. He's like, "Are you hurt? Like, are you okay?"
Hold on, I feel like you need to roll the charisma for that one.
I don't have charisma. Persuasion.
All right,
Pretty much.
10.
10, good enough.
It was like, did that hurt you? Because I didn't throw that hard. Like, are you okay?
I'm gonna look at him with tears welling up in my eyes and say, "Kinda."
All right. Just yeah. I mean, you just like look. I mean, you can just go. You can just take that. That's on me. Just go.
Can I have
you
a
want.
hug?
In the meantime, I'm gonna look through both of the windows on the left and right of my character
Okay.
portrait.
I got this one.
All right. So you currently see this.
Should I roll for it, or are we just gonna forego rolling to look through windows?
We're just gonna forego rolling at the moment.
Okay.
However, you, good sir, Slip, see this.
A dude.
Dude,
Dude.
on a sofa
He is on the sofa,
or
technically.
on a thing, a reclining chair, a lazy.
As far as you can tell right now, he has not seen you guys. Looks like he's maybe like watching TV or something. He's not really. He doesn't see you. As far as he knows right now, you're just another person walking through.
Okay.
Okay. What do I see on the window to my right?
I'll keep walking.
Or is that just
Essentially,
a wall?
So I mean, that's just a wall. There's the. Yeah. So this is essentially what you see, good sir. There we go. It looks to be more of like, essentially like a drug room a little bit, where they just are processing some stuff, making some stuff in there. Yeah, like it's just like a big drug room, a lot of like scales and everything, packaging, um, all
Okay.
that.
Hey, Sonny who has no name. Let's pop open this here window and take the good stuff.
Eh.
All right.
Is that the only response? Just, meh. Drugs are cool. So yeah, we start gathering up the drugs in here and moving them
Okay.
outside. However long you want that to be, or however you want us to be within the hallway here to the base room here, because that's how we're gonna have to take them out.
Yeah. Uh, so at least currently, yeah, you guys are just you're going around packaging some stuff. Um, can I have you both roll a d20?
A D20 off of what modifier?
Just a d20.
Okay.
Odd, but okay.
7.
We don't know.
It wasn't bad.
All right. So as you guys are packaging stuff up, Slip sort of just like knocks something a little loud.
Sonny,
not
what
like-
the fuck are you doing over there?
It's not like a bang or anything. It's just like loud enough to
know.
where a little bit, yeah. And
Yeah.
then like you sort of just like catch it, like wait, no. So at the moment you're not really sure what's happening, but it sounds like maybe you could have like alerted someone if someone is listening.
Okay. I vote we keep going.
I'll agree.
Alright, so back to God Queen Tyrene and the horrible misfit minion.
The hug that's about to happen.
All right, so yeah, he's like, sure. I'll give you a hug, but you gotta go then.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So he just like walks over. Sorry, just walks over to give you a hug.
I stand up, but I have a question. How do I
Yes.
magic?
And magic, that's a very
You-
good question.
You just magic.
How does can I just describe what I want to
All right.
do?
All right, so there is in the PDF that I sent.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
All right. So I'm just gonna pull this up so then I can go over it with you. So
Creating a spell. Holy cow!
see,
Mm,
don't
It's
worry.
like-
Don't
It's
worry.
like reading the Yu-Gi-Oh manual.
Don't worry. It's not that bad. I promise you.
Yu-Gi-Oh manual isn't. Well, it used to. It didn't used to be.
Anyways, so for at least creating a spell, it's literally 3 parts to your fucking spell. It's really nice and easy. So you get to choose what do you want to do, like damage, heal, stuff like that, and then you choose an element to go along with it, and then you choose a type of
What are
form.
the elements?
So like fire, water, air, earth. There's also dark,
Any
light, and
element,
core.
but we'll say earth here.
Cool. And then there's a form, so you can do like a projectile, which is essentially a single target area of effect. Technically, you can summon stuff. You can make a rune. You can create a trap. You can manifest it on your arm and, punch him. Or, you could have an aura around you that just damages people.
Okay. And then how do I get my uses back?
So that would be essentially charging through something that has core energy on it, which essentially would be so like if you found something that is core radiated or whatever, you would be able to essentially absorb from
Not
that.
like a regular human person.
No,
So I can't
No.
suck this guy's essence.
no.
So I see that this guy's wearing a helmet, but is he actually wearing a helmet since he was
No.
about to take a nap?
No, he's not actually wearing. He's just
Okay.
he's literally like in a t-shirt and shorts.
Okay, I'm gonna hug him,
All right.
and then I'm gonna put my right hand on the back of his skull, and then I'm gonna say, Can I tell you something? And then he doesn't reply. Hello?
Oh?
Is anybody there?
Can you hear me?
Oh, hi,
I was about
John.
to say, yeah, John, your mic was wigging out for a minute there.
Oh, okay. That's weird, because I was speaking directly into it. But yeah, like, what?
Right, I lean in really close to his ear,
Yeah.
and I say, "Don't kill the Malawan guys." And then I immediately would like to cast magic out of the palm of my hand in using the element of earth, damage, and projectile knife into his skull.
I'm just gonna give you the kill. Like,
I'm just gonna give it to you. He's dead.
That was a long. You better give me the kill. You know how hard I worked all the way up to that point for that.
there.
He was going to sleep, man.
Yeah,
And
he
now,
helped
he,
him.
and now he knows not to kill the Malawan guys.
And now he's permanently.
Oh my gosh.
So, yeah, there was
I was in
there's
that
this
for
like,
the long game.
so there's this like brief flash, just like in your hand, and this just fucking like spiked rock just goes straight through his temple.
Perfect. Well, it's the back of his head, but yeah.
It goes straight through his temple.
So it's just the back of his head, yeah.
So now,
I was
so now
gonna
there's
try
this
to.
guy.
I was gonna try to do that with my knife, but I figured it was gonna be too hard to stealthily whip my knife out and stab him through his spinal cord. So I figured I should just do it with magic since I'm more proficient in such things. Because my sleight of hand is 0. I didn't want to try that.
Good enough. At which point, so now there's this dead guy in your hands. While that's happening, though, all of a sudden, Jack and Slip,
Yo.
you see this door starts to open. Right here.
Hold on a second. I wanna. Okay, can you give me the PDF for magic again, real quick? It's
Yeah,
essentially.
it's in the quick start guide.
It's in the quick start. Wait, in the Discord channel?
Well, yeah. It also, like, I should have sent it to you.
Oh, there it is.
Did I not?
Discourse
Yeah.
quick start. Gotcha.
Yeah,
I got it.
Yeah.
Blah 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 blah. Ability score skills.
Just cut one open to test. Make sure they're melted before you take them out.
Combats, turns, attacks, end of round, defending. Magic. There we go.
Jug, you already messed up your own magic. You said there were 3 parts. It says there's 4 parts in your PDF.
The fourth
It
part is
actually
technically
says
power.
7.
So, I mean, well, no. So, like, there's technically 4 parts to how a spell works. The 4th part is power, and the way that you up the power is essentially by spending more core charges.
Yeah, a spell comes together in 4 parts:
yeah.
the focus, the element, the form, and the power.
Yeah, the power, like, essentially, that's what I was just saying. There's only technically 3 parts to the spell. The 4th part just makes it okay.
Using more spells.
By using more spells, like core charges, spell slots, whatever you want to call them at this point, it essentially doubles, triples, quadruples, or pentuples the damage.
Okay, I want to do an interaction focus with dark,
Okay.
and I want to take the light out of the room.
All right. I'm just going to consider that area of effect because pretty much it is.
So roll.
No, you don't need to roll.
Okay, cool. So nobody can see
room-
shit in the room.
Room's fucking dark now.
Alright.
As the door opens, the man is like.
As I'm doing
you-
that, I'm running over here to the corner to listen to their footsteps.
Okay. So at least you hear the door open and the man walked in and he's sort of like, what the fuck is happening here?
PJ, do you have anything to do?
I'm gonna stealth.
I'm gonna
Alright. Alright, you're there up against the wall.
I was about to say I do have points in this.
Emperor's
You-
New Groove.
You are fucking hiding right now.
Man could
You
be
are-
dancing the Macarena right now and it'd be fine.
Yeah, like you are in the dark. Nobody sees you.
Okay.
So yeah, the guy is like just trying to figure out what the fuck is going on, like, and you at least hear him take at least another step in,
Okay. So
to
after
at least
hearing that,
assess the situation.
I want to. I have a dagger and a lot of power. I'm going to sneak up behind him and go for the neck.
Can you see through your own darkness?
I can hear him.
You can hear him, yeah.
Yeah.
He like he
Okay.
at least has the general idea. Essentially, if you're like right in front of someone, you could see them.
All right. So what do I gotta roll to?
Yes, exactly
happen?
that.
What?
Exactly that. Sorry, Andrew posted the Emperor's New Groove, where Krunk is literally up against the wall while people
I
walk
can
by.
Oh,
hold
yeah.
a table or something.
Um,
All right. So
So, yeah.
So what do I roll for this context?
you are rolling 1d20 plus melee weapons.
Roll d20 plus. What is my melee weapon?
Look, unless you roll really fucking low, you're
2.
gonna hit him.
Roll d20 plus 2.
You fucking nailed it.
Bam! Done! Right in the neck.
This man, like, so okay. So you walked up to this man, took out your dagger. He looks over to the side, sees you for a second.
Good night, sonny boy.
That's all he hears, and all of a sudden there's a dagger straight in his vocal cords, cutting off any sound he would have made.
It's okay. We all make mistakes.
He just, like, the eyes are just staring at you as he slowly drops to the floor.
Alright, cool. After that happens, I return the light to the room, and then I'm... Is that a table over here? Or something?
Yeah.
I stuffed the body under the... I checked the body for valuables.
All right.
What do I find?
You found out that he had a switchblade on him,
Alright,
And-
cool.
and you had like 5,000 bits.
I pocket his switchblade in bits,
Cool.
and then hide the body under the table.
All right. The body's hidden now under the table.
Alright, sonny boy, let's get back to heffing this sweet loot out of this room.
So at least the door is still open. So right now you can see at least this much.
I literally just
look.
made it darker.
You're doing the
There we
opposite
go.
of what you want to do.
There we go.
Ooh, another room.
So you can at least see that much.
Okay.
Ooh, there's another room.
So
This
me
place is pretty big.
and PJ has continued to not say any. Oh, well, I guess PJ's not helping me lift the
All right.
sweet loot.
PJ's
out of the
looking
room
out,
anymore,
yeah.
Yeah,
P-
no, don't take more than you can carry.
No. The whole point of this has been gathering loot, walking it
And
out of
blowing
the.
stuff up.
No, walking
Okay.
out of the room over this way to then huck it back into our stash over outside of the window here.
Yeah, I know. Don't take
Yeah.
more than you can carry. I'm gonna blow this place up, and we need to leave quick.
But we got the car, sonny boy.
What about God Queen Tyrene? Oh,
What?
screw her.
What about
Let's
that?
just blow it up.
Yeah, okay.
Slipper, are you gonna
carry
go
on.
into that room?
I'm gonna peek in there. Yeah.
All right. It is at the moment pretty empty.
Pretty empty.
Can I dual wield pistols?
I mean, technically, sure.
All right.
Let's go cosmetic.
Okay.
Also, your
Okay.
music turned off again.
Yeah, I know.
Should I just play my own? Hello, I guess. Sick.
Go ahead and take those bits out of his wallet and.
Okay.
Oh, well, first I'm gonna go lock the door. I'm assuming that I can lock this door.
Yes, you can lock the door.
I'm gonna go quietly lock the door. And then I'm gonna just take the pistol and then I'm going to pocket the money.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull my other pistol out and I'm gonna just, I don't know, chill and
Just wait.
just wait
Okay.
for a bit. I guess I'm gonna just like sit in this chair, and I'm just gonna like I don't know, fiddle with my pistols.
All right. So he's gonna do that.
And, like
Jack.
pretend to be cool, you know, like I'm in combat.
All right. Jack.
Is his
So
gun loaded? Since I'm like checking such things.
Yes, it is loaded.
Okay.
okay, so after taking out another load, I end up going out of the window and heading my way back to the first.
Okay. So
Over here.
you went out this window.
Is that a window? I thought it was a door.
This is a window.
Is it a window? Well, I mean, I went through that window to get into this room. That's how we got into this room.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so I go out this window and I'm in the hallway, and my intent is to go through the hallway back into this
Down,
room.
back around. Okay.
Yeah, back to where God Queen Tyrene is.
For like when you go out of that window, can I have you roll a d20 with nimble?
Jack be nimble, Jack be quick.
I don't think I have a lot of nimble. I do actually. I do have a nimble modifier.
I was about to say, don't you get to add your dex to that too, or something?
Fuck.
Oh my god.
Oh
Why?
no, oh, no,
Oh my
my
God.
hip.
So
Oh no,
alright, I'm
my
just gonna
hip.
let you know. I'm gonna let you know right now, Jack. The guy rolled a 1.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm not.
What happened?
Like, wait, look, I'm gonna take a picture of this. The guy literally rolled a straight 1, even with the
Like a
modifier
n-
of
A nat
plus
one.
1. Yeah, like here.
Oh my
Like-
God.
Dude.
Like I'm just gonna send this right now. Just like
This
even
is
with the
dumb.
modifier, that would technically be +1 that I didn't.
Yeah,
have
no,
there, so
that
press
man
off.
got a nat one.
Nah.
I can't even.
Okay, cool.
I can only odd today.
Cool, great. How many times has this happened in this campaign so far?
Too many.
It's because you're not using real dice.
Okay,
Oh.
so I guess I just keep walking after
Yeah,
tripping
no,
out
like,
the window.
you're-
Like,
You tripped out the window, but you're fine. Like
oh man,
while you tripped out the window, you do hear that there's like possibly like running water next to you. So yeah, but you're fine. Like you're fine.
Okay, cool. So that means I'm gonna take that turn to walk to this room.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
You walked over there, dropped off all the drugs.
Well, I'm throwing them out the window right now, but you know it takes time, so everybody else do their thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slip, what are you doing?
I'm gonna see where the best place to hide the bomb is in here.
Uh,
Here.
probably around the room that you're standing between there.
No, I mean,
Essentially.
in this room.
Yeah, he's looking to put the
Okay.
bomb somewhere in the room.
So in that room, I mean, there's a bed, there's a desk, like anywhere really within that room, you can gauge that you're in about the middle of the building right now within this aspect. So like yeah, anywhere around there.
That doesn't help, but
It-
alright.
it's just like you can leave the
You know
bomb
what?
on the
Here,
floor.
hold on a second. PJ,
Like-
roll a d20.
Okay.
For what?
Well, not roll a d20 for explosions, like explosives. What would you roll? Like, I would say d20 plus heavy firearms modifier.
I mean, it'd probably be more of like at this point,
Maybe
hardware,
technology.
maybe?
Yeah, it might be hardware.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hardware.
do d20 plus hardware.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
11.
All right,
Okay,
you know enough about the bomb to turn it on and set it for the time that you need to, and yeah, you can just like leave it on the floor. you know essentially not to drop it in the certain way. You know not just to like throw it against the wall and not care. You know enough to put it down on the floor, and this is how you turn it on. This is how I set the
Okay.
time.
Let's see. How long should I set it for?
I'll
I'll
give
put it-
you Like, I don't know,
Like, how many turns would it take for me to get out from this position?
you can set it for 5 minutes and be good.
Okay. I'll
Like-
put it on. I guess I'll put it under the bed then and put it for 5 minutes.
Perfect. You have set it for
Because
5
there's
minutes.
no secret. There's like no cabinets or anything in here. It's just a,
No, there's like a dresser. I mean, there's the bed. It's just a room.
okay.
Yeah.
All right, God Queen Tyrene, what are you doing?
Talking to me or asking?
Asking. I would have used the old man voice if I was
Oh, yeah.
talking to you.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna use my internal comms, assuming that my friends have one.
We do have cell phones,
Yes.
or at the very least, I have a cell phone.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
no,
we're just gonna
we
say
weren't
that
allowed
PJ, you have a cell phone.
Okay.
Sick.
Those were
Okay,
in the
I'm
pricing
gonna
list.
use my internal comms and say, "Yo, God Queen Tyrene, coming at you live. Where the heck are you guys?"
I'm set.
I'm loading up all the cocaine out on the streets so we can put it in our car and get out of here. God Queen Tyrene.
Yo,
5
Grandpa,
minutes.
cocaine hasn't been around for years.
Cocaine.
Cord cane.
Cool cane.
The main drug.
You know, I'm just gonna roll with it. Fuck it.
Cocaine.
I don't really have I'm still working on the drugs of the world right now, so we're
Shellin-
just gonna work with this.
Selling
over
my
here and why can't I see?
cocaine and cocaine accessory.
Oh my god.
What is over there is
Is it not part of this room?
I just took it as it's another wall and
Yeah.
part of the
Oh.
outside. Yeah.
It's a pool.
it's
Oh, there's a huge door here.
yeah, just it doesn't matter. You're fine.
Yeah, while I'm talking to the nerds,
You're gonna go to the bathroom.
I'm gonna just check. I'm gonna loot this area. It's in here.
All right.
I'm gonna go ahead and communicate that I'm ready to go.
We stole our cocaine. I just need somebody to help me put it back in the car.
Cocaine.
Cocaine. That's actually pretty good in the context of the land. Actually, John, you might want to think about that one.
The
Cocaine.
cocaine.
The cocaine,
I'm actually.
I'm kind of
down
about
with
that
DJ
one.
for-
I'm about that. I can live with cocaine.
The cocaine. And cocaine
It punishes
accessory.
one core charge, but it has side effects.
I mean, I like this already. I'm writing this down. I'm not even lying. It's literally being written down.
And so it is written.
Literally, the note for it is cocaine recharges one core charge, has side effects.
I'm a mechanics kind of guy when I play games like this. That's why I need to know things. But
No, I love that. And then you get to roll your d20 every single time, and
No,
you get a different side effect.
like you
There you
guys
go.
are just rolling.
Yeah.
No, and the side effect can be actually random. Seeing
Yeah,
multiples of your yeah.
So I'm glad that we avoided combat so far.
What do you mean?
Traditional combat.
Our combat was great.
Oh my god. Anyway, I'm gonna start
Well,
looking at.
we all make mistakes, Sonny.
All right, he's booking it back. I'm guessing you guys are both gonna also get out.
I'm already out.
Yeah.
Do you not
I-
see me out?
I mean I do. Just I'm saying like in general. All right.
Just help me get this cocaine to the car. Sonny who has no name.
What about you, God Queen Tyrene?
Did I find any good stuff looting?
We found
No,
all this
like,
cocaine.
It's essentially just some clothes in there, like nothing great.
Are they stylish clothes?
At least
They look like pretty general work clothes, nothing really crazy, like just like basic ass t-shirts, some
Any
shorts.
fancy hats?
You killed
Um,
your prize. That's the issue.
There's one fancy hat just for you.
Is it are there hard hats?
No hard hats. It's
What's fancy about this hat?
This is a
it-
drug ring.
it's a straight up pimp hat.
All right, I'll take it and I will adorn it.
What color is it?
Purple.
It's a pimp hat. How do you
It's
not
a
know?
straight up.
Of course
It's a straight up pimp hat. It's purple.
Alright, I'm a bounce, and I'm just gonna.
If you ask why, because God Queen Tyrene coming at you live.
I'm gonna flourish my cape with my pistol still in my hands, and walk out of the room and stand at this window and stare out of it longingly, waiting for little grandpa to show.
All right. All right.
Okay,
By the time they
I'll
get to the
roll with it.
window, by the time they get to the window, there's probably about a minute left on the bomb.
Hello there.
Book it.
I'm gonna say, yo, what's going on?
You ever found all this cocaine, and the bomb's gonna blow up in about a minute. So you might want to get out of there.
All right, coming at you live. I'll be right back.
All
I'm
right.
gonna kick this door open loudly and scream, "God Queen Tyrene coming at you live!" And then I'm gonna bounce.
All right. So you
All
do
by
that.
yourself, you know
You-
what,
you
I'm fine with
see-
that.
You pretty much see this when you bust open that door, and all of a sudden you hear a bunch of voices go, "What the fuck was that?"
A bunch of voice. We've ran into 2 people in this entire raid, John. What voice? Are we all in those 2 rooms? Like, we're gone. You know, suspension of
Alright,
disbelief is
That's where
over.
the drugs came from. By the way,
So-
I took my inhaler of drugs. I didn't
Yeah, that's
take
fine.
it. I have.
Yeah,
I
I know.
brought the container with me.
Yeah.
So here's the thing, right? Here's the whole thing unmasked.
Like, did we just get stupid lucky?
You guys got pretty fucking lucky.
Nothing, no luck about it. It was all. I was in it for the long
Like-
game.
Jack, specifically, this guy right here was meant to see you.
But he rolled a nat 1 and hit his head on the sink trying to get off the toilet or something. Like, what happened?
It's not even
Like, yeah, like just rolled a nat 1 and just did not hear you whatsoever or saw you.
Can I just say
So
that it
that's
bugs
more
me that you
people
guys don't
watch
turn
that
your
movie.
icons around to show the direction in which you're facing?
I know.
Oh,
I
right,
just
I-
threw him on the map currently, but I mean,
didn't even know
yeah.
you could do that. You,
Yeah.
It just
But I
irks
mean-
me.
I
Well,
know,
how do you
I-
do
I
that?
know. So like, so
It's like
click
you're
on your
person and
icon.
there's a little stick that appears with a square at the end of it.
Yeah.
Hold the
That's your
square
vision
and turn
time.
it around.
what stick? I don't.
So-
it should be
okay,
above
so-
it should be coming out
so-
of the top of your head.
Yeah, so
Alright,
just
hold on, I can
click
see
on it and just turn it up top.
Click. Alright,
Oh, I
you
see
see
it.
it?
I see it. Yeah, I
Yeah.
see it. Okay.
yeah, so bouncing out. Here we go.
So
So
yeah,
you're running backwards?
No, I'm running this way. This is where we came in from.
Yeah, but your character portrait's upside down.
No, it's
because
not.
he's running technically.
Because I'm
it doesn't.
going,
It doesn't
I'm going
matter
in the
either
north
way.
direction.
Okay, that's
Facing
fair.
north.
That's fair.
She's
Yeah.
had too much cocaine.
Yeah,
You took too much cocaine.
had a little hypo and a little too much cocaine.
Alright, so bomb blows up. Nobody found it because this entire place is filled with a bunch of idiots.
Yeah, really.
And we
I
make
mean-
it out scot-free, I guess.
I mean, look, to be completely and utterly fair, the one guy that fucking God Queen Tyrene was interacting with was tired and just wanted to like get this
wanted
fucking
to-
over with.
Wanted to take a nap. Dude, you're part
Yeah.
of a gang. Why didn't you just pull a gun on her?
Because I'm
like,
beautiful.
He thought he was. I bet.
Like, what-
It, it,
I
wa- it
wanna
wasn't like it
know.
was threatening. It was
Hold
just more
on.
of like
I want to know, what did he roll against the charisma check?
pretty
thought she
fucking
was for
shitty.
sale.
Pretty fucking shitty.
Like, out of any of the rolls, did any character, any opposition character, actually roll above a 10? for
Yes.
tonight? Was it
The
on-
one it was the one fucking character that came to check you guys out.
And he just
I have,
got bodied.
I have
we
a
haven't been rolled
duration
either.
question.
Yes.
Are we continuing on past this point?
Yes.
Can I eat mozzarella
Are-
sticks
I mean,
we?
you can still eat mozzarella sticks.
with my roll?
Yeah.
No, that means he's going to be gone for like 20, 30 minutes. I think if
Oh.
anywhere we're going to call
That's-
it now.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Got
Yeah,
it.
I mean, I can eat mozzarella sticks all by myself at my desk with you guys.
All right. So
I'm not
we'll
saying I'm against it per se.
all right. So we'll continue this enough to where we can get to a good stopping point because the next part will just mainly be RP.
Isn't this a good stopping point? We just ran away with all the loot and the building
Nah.
blew up.
No,
Yeah,
no, no. We need a better stopping point.
We did a speed run of the facility. We're
Pretty
on Metric
much.
Prime. We better get
Okay.
paid extra for this.
Pretty
our job
much.
was clean, efficient. Nobody knows we did it.
Exactly. So, you get into your car, you drive away, you got a crap ton of loot, all this other good stuff. You guys made it out like fucking bandits. Everything's good.
All right, let's go. What are we doing?
So,
Ninja.
I like all I'm gonna ask, I'm guessing you guys maybe want to like sell some of your loot, or did you want to keep it? Did you want to like what did you want to do?
I have little need for drugs.
We have great need for money. Sell it.
All right.
I'd like to try some cocaine to get my spell
Yeah,
back.
we're gonna keep a little bit. We're
All
gonna
right, all
sell
right,
the
so-
majority of it.
My
Alright.
inhaler isn't cocaine, is it?
No, your inhaler's not cocaine.
Your Halo is straight crack.
I really like this idea of
Or
cocaine,
crack.
by the way. This is a really fun idea, just cocaine. I'm happy to spawn
Cocaine.
from this.
Anytime.
So I would like to keep 10 units of cocaine.
All right, you have kept 10 units of cocaine. You
Alright.
guys have made it out with about 200 units of cocaine.
All right. How much space does 10 units of cocaine take?
It takes up
Like a pound?
about about a pound.
Call it a pound?
We'll
Yeah,
call it a pound. We'll
we
make
even-
it nice and simple.
Do we even know our weight limit capacity for inventory?
Fuck that.
You just kind of have an items list.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck that. Fuck your weight. Nobody ever listens to weight.
They don't. I do an IDM, but most people don't, and it frustrates me.
Interdimensional space pocket.
Yeah, exactly. Like I'd rather just have an interdimensional like display space pocket. This is
just
why
call it
bags of
bag of
holding are
holding.
great. Exactly. Bags of holding are very nice because I don't have to
you're
worry.
using a magic item at level 1. Okay. Can I have a verbal +1 blade?
No.
Oh.
But anyways, all right. So we'll say you sell all this cocaine.
We're short on
Ah.
cocaine, guys.
Street value, it's about $500,000. Well, 500,000 bits.
Per
For
unit?
no,
The
not
whole,
not
the whole,
per
the
unit.
whole kit and caboodle.
For the whole fucking haul that you guys have.
The whole
you're
kit and
selling.
caboodle.
Now hold on. I think I have a thing for this.
What?
I have barter.
Okay, so you know what? Fuck it. Have him roll. Have him roll barter.
Do
Roll
it.
Roll D20 plus barter.
Give me a D20 plus barter.
Okay.
Let me see what you get here.
Nat 20!
Holy shit!
This is premium grade French cut.
French cut.
You
cork.
good sir. So without your knowing. Actually, I lied. You know what? Roll another D20 plus local for me.
That's only a +1.
That's fine. Just roll that.
Why would we need to roll anything else? The man just got a nat 20.
Alright.
It doesn't matter.
No. Just hear me out on this. All right. So, with at least with your knowledge, you understand ideally where the boundaries are of, like some of the gangs and everything. But at the same time, you don't really care because you know you can talk this shit up to people. Like, you know you can make some good moolah.
Right?
So after going around and talking to people, you essentially sold all of this shit for 750,000 bits.
Sick.
Nice.
You have made a wonderful haul for you and your crewmates.
I can dig it.
Sick.
That means we can actually afford some of the stuff in your list.
Exactly. You guys can pay for some nice stuff.
That means
Now-
I can afford my hooker addiction.
We'll say this took all about 3 days. You guys were pretty productive. You had a lot of shit to get rid of. You guys got all rid of this in about 3 days.
I'm just hearing the mission complete OST from Call of Duty, or not Call of Duty, from
I don't care.
no. Grand Theft Auto from Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
Yeah.
Mission complete.
So you guys got all this stuff done. You guys are at the bar, celebrating, enjoying everything. When some shady looking figures
Well, we're not at the bar.
at the bar.
We're not at the bar. Dude, look
Oh
at the
my God,
field.
fine. All right. You're at the bar.
Where's the bar?
You're at the bar.
That's not where it was before.
Doesn't matter. This is a new bar. So you're at the bar, celebrating. Everything's good. Everything's great as far as you guys can tell. This is not the same bar with Carlos. This is the
You
original
said
bar
the
that you guys
bar.
are at.
Yeah, that's where
Doesn't get
Carlos
paid.
was at.
No. This is the original bar that you guys were at, where you guys got the job originally.
Got the
like,
jar to then
information
jump
for
to it. Yeah, because Carlos gave us the job.
No. Okay, so this is where you got the information for the
Bruh.
job, like right on the outskirts. The bar that you went to was essentially where the 7th Street Serpents were. That was essentially like their bar. So right now you're in like your Merc bar essentially, where
Merc Bar 101.
pretty much that's where you guys are. You guys are in your bar where it is like it's a bunch of.
Dude, we have so
not-
many bits. We bought the. You know what? Fuck it. Is everyone in agreement? We buy the bar. We
do
buy the
not
bar
have
with the
that
bits.
many
have enough
bits.
money to buy the bar.
Yeah, no.
And
Aw, that
1,000
would've been
bits is only $10.
Hold
Do
on.
not have that many bits.
Hold on. With PJ's barter, we might be able to. If he rolls another nat 20,
You
we'll,
want me to haggle?
if he rolls another nat 20, can we haggle to get the bar?
No, because then we won't have employees.
But we'll have the bar. It won't matter.
No, we don't get that. Free booze doesn't come like that.
No, the hell it doesn't. Okay, we're going.
All right.
I'm sorry.
So some shady figures you see, sort of walk in. They're armed. They're like it's not people that you normally see at this bar. The type of people that you normally see at this bar is essentially small time mercenaries. No one really that's like packing heat. People are like mainly packing what you guys have, like maybe like a pistol, maybe some melee weapons. Nothing really crazy. These guys, they look geared out. They're not really someone to be messed with. And you can see them sort of scan the room. And I'm going to have you all roll a d20 plus blend.
Plus blend. Okay.
Blend? Okay.
Blend.
I have none. Okay.
And by the way, there's 3 people, just so you guys know.
Again, are these supposed to be tied to our base stats in some way?
They're all skills, essentially.
18.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so
Oh shit.
Oh. that's where you're all good.
20 plus 1, not D20 plus 1.
Oh god, he rolled a 20
Oh.
plus 1. Damn, I got excited.
Nice try. Nice try rolling that sleight of hand. But
You know you can
no.
just you can press up and just get the last thing you typed.
Might be.
You're fine.
That's how we're
Andrew,
doing it.
what did you get?
18.
18? Okay. So at least 2 of the guys recognized you guys. And at least you can see they sort of like lock their sight on you guys and they're like, okay. We see the group.
Well, where are the guys?
And so they
No, like where are the guys? In relation
they're
to
coming-
us?
they were in the doorway.
Where's the doorway?
Yeah. Shut up. I don't care.
Why is Carlos trying to kill us? Why is Carlos trying to kill us?
He's not.
Have some continuity. Why does Carlos have a body double? What are these Carlos droids?
What? Don't you know? Carlos is multiply.
Like,
It's in their
is every just Joe Schmo Schmuck
Car-
that gives out
Carlos?
missions named
Carlos is a
Carlos?
race now.
Yeah, the race of Carlos.
All right, there you go. So 3 non-Carloses walk through the door. They just lock eyes on you. They just start walking towards you right now. They are.
Okay, hold on, because
decently
two
armed.
of us rolled decently well on that roll d20.
Yeah,
Are they walking at me specifically, or?
I mean, like you guys are like grouped together, so they're just sort of walking right now at you guys, not really at anyone in particular, just like your group.
So
Okay.
because you failed, we all failed. Got it.
It's not because one person failed; it's just they actually rolled really well on this one.
Oh, okay, cool.
So right now they're just walking to you guys. They don't look that happy.
Okay.
That I didn't mean to do.
Me in my Corcane-driven stupor.
Fucking. Can I move this? All right, cool. I can do that. So we're just gonna say they're about here right now. Okay, so you and your Corcane-driven stupor are now in front of them.
Wait, what was your side effect to your Corcane? I didn't know you.
Oh yeah. Hold on. We gotta roll. What do I do? Roll 20. Roll d20.
I mean,
How about this?
I
Four
don't
drugs.
even know. You're just
Hold on. 4
you're
drugs.
a little loopy.
Hold on. 4 drugs. How about we roll d20 plus durability?
I mean, probably.
Okay. I'm gonna do d20
Plus,
Granted,
plus 2.
Well, I think it'd be better just to make it a completely random roll.
We'll figure it out eventually. I need to figure out drugs.
Okay, so I'll just roll flat d20. Okay, got an 18.
All right,
Do I
you
subdue
are
the effect?
you are experiencing the drug enough, but you are not experiencing any of the side effects.
Okay.
Like any like bad side effects.
Any bad? I'm just getting. I just have a really good buzz. Gotcha.
Exactly.
Hello, sonny boys. I couldn't help but see you walk through the door there, a bit peeved. What can I help you with?
Were you guys hired by some people recently?
Well, no shit, we were. We're mercenaries. It's what we do.
Were you specifically hired by someone from the 7th Street Serpents?
Alright, hot. God Queen Tyrene, the common folk.
I'd like to jump over dramatically and say, "Coming at you live."
Good job, God Queen Tyrene. I knew you could do it. Always make me so proud.
I know shit. You
No.
first.
The common folk would
I really
like
need to change
to
your
have a
fucking
word
icon.
with you.
Were you guys hired by the 7th Street Serpents anytime recently?
Who dat?
So you guys don't know.
wow.
Holy-
She didn't really do anything.
Okay, go on.
So you guys don't know the 7th Street Serpents?
No. I know some SS people or something like that.
You know, just
Some
all right.
some SS, and then I know there's like some devil people or something.
All right. We heard you guys were celebrating over there from what seems to be like a big haul. Is that right?
Whole of what?
I think it means all the cocaine, God Queen Tyrene, coming at
Oh,
you
I see.
live.
Well, you
Oh, is that what that stuff is?
Yeah, all It hits you something fierce.
Something fierce.
Well, see, we have some of our guys telling us that you were selling some cocaine on our turf right after one of our places sort of got bombed.
Okay, I'm not gonna be upset, but I do want to point out PJ rolled a nat 20 to barter. I don't think he would have been
That's
dumb
why-
enough.
To barter.
That's why he had me roll local.
All right, no, that's fair.
To barter.
All right.
I don't know anything about selling stuff. I was not participating in such things.
Oh,
I do have
we
this
gotta,
cool inhaler though.
we gotta ask he who has no name. He who has no name.
I'm sorry, I just want to say something real quick. Voldemort? Anyways, go on.
Some gentlemen would like to speak to. This isn't even an old man voice anymore. I'm just like really slurred and drunk
I know.
and cool. Okay, we go on.
So, like, the two guys.
I really hope you just don't say. You just make onomatopoeia. You don't say a single word.
So the two
Oh,
guys
go on.
that are up front, you can tell they're sort of like bodyguards to the guy in the back who seems to be more of like a captain figure. And he's like, he just looks at you guys and he's like, all right. He looks at his two bodyguards. They all nod. There are now 3 guns pointed at you guys.
Who has the highest charisma?
Mine is 4.
My charisma's is a 1. I think it might be PJ who would be best at this. Can he? PJ, can you roll a charisma check?
You would need to be rolling diplomacy here.
Oh, okay. Is it a diplomacy check?
I'll roll diplomacy.
I was about to say I have none diplomacy.
I have a -2 in diplomacy,
I got some great. Diplomacy. Let me tell you what. God Queen Tyrene coming at you live. Why y'all so pissy?
Why y'all so pissed?
Hmm.
Did you roll? Hold on. Did you roll?
I don't know. I'm waiting for the game master to reply with what their response is. I guess. I mean, if they refuse to respond, I
Why
haven't really diplomacy to anything yet. I'm just asking them a question.
Why? Oh, okay, no, that's fair.
Essentially,
Why
there's like,
y'all so
we have reason to believe that you guys are the one that bombed us, stole our drugs, sold it.
And what
So-
gives you that reason?
We have people placing you at selling all these drugs. Right happened one of our places.
Okay, and were these drugs marked? You brand your drugs like cattle?
Look, this is going to go one way or the other. It's either going to go peaceful or it's going to get bloody.
I heard that these drugs were from the French.
All right, you really got to roll persuasion on that one.
Yes, the Neo.
You really got to roll
I
persuasion
don't
on
think I
that.
need to persuade them because from God Queen Tyrene's perspective, I heard that it was French cut.
Yeah.
You got to roll persuasion on that.
No, he's absolutely right.
All right,
Okay, go on.
I got a sum of 7 if that's what you want, Game Master, but I don't think I need to roll.
We already have
From my-
proof that's French cut.
I had nothing to do with this French cut cocaine. As far as I know, it was French cut. I just killed a guy. You know, I don't really know anything.
I
about
just killed the guy. Oh my gosh.
I was not a part of that activity. I was in a whole nother thing.
No, maybe if they handled their stuff better, maybe it would go flying out of the sky and into other people's laps.
Yeah, really.
So what'd you roll, by the way?
I
You got a
sum of
7.
7? A 7?
7.
All right.
Plus,
What
Oh,
did I
sorry,
get?
no, it's a 6. I don't have persuasion. It's just a 6.
All right. So essentially, they're going to look at you and they're going to say, "All right. So this is going to either go one of 2 ways. You're either going to come with us, and this is going to go nice and peacefully, or this is going to get real bloody real quick."
Okay. I'm going to.
I'd like to say, can I tell you something?
I will say, because the guns are pointed directly at you, they have assault rifles. Like, straight up assault rifles pointed at your faces right now. All three of them.
All three. Okay. May I do a thing, real quick? Because I am high as a kite on this cocaine.
Yeah.
All right. I would like to. What does core do? Magic is the general magic of the world. This kind of magic is effective as.
It's just like the general magic. It's just. It can't be resisted. It's just general magic, essentially.
Oh, okay. Can I use enhance core for my strength?
That would be. Like, so if you wanted to punch one of them.
Well, not that would be this. That would be the line of thought, but I'm not going to punch one of them. You'll see what I'm going to do in a second. But could I do that to help with a roll?
I mean, so the line of thought would essentially be more of let me pull it up exactly where it was. I mean, yeah, you could technically do enhance in a way. Are you? I guess I'll ask this: are you trying to do damage, or are you trying?
I'm not trying to do damage.
Okay. Then yeah, I mean, it would be essentially enhance core and then manifestation.
Manifestation.
Yeah, because manifestation pretty much allows whatever you're trying to do to be affected to yourself.
Enhance core manifestation. Okay. So after I do that, I will. Already right here in the context. I want to roll. What would I do to roll intimidate?
Roll intimidate.
I just roll intimidate. You don't
Well,
have
it's
anything?
intimidation. Yeah.
Okay. Because the idea is I want to go to this gentleman right here.
Okay.
After enhancing myself up, and just bend the barrel of the assault rifle.
All right. I understand where you're going for. You will not have enough power to do that, even with enhancing yourself.
And the 6 fortitude and the +4 to power.
Yeah, like you will not have enough strength to bend the barrel. I understand what you're going for now, but that will not make it to where you will have enough strength for that. Like you would have enough strength to maybe like put a dent in it at this point, but you wouldn't have it like. Remember, you guys are like level 1, not
I have
that strong right now.
4 power plus whatever modifier I want to give off of enhance.
No, I completely.
I could potentially get to a 30. Wouldn't be nat 30.
You would be able to, with your current strength, be able to probably put a dent in.
Okay.
In at least the metal that is made for the assault rifle.
What's cybernetic value?
Okay.
That'd be for like cybernetics for parts of your body. I can go into that stuff later.
Okay then.
Okay. How do we tell how much magic we get again?
Core charges. Everyone at least has 1.
Oh,
So
I thought if I put stats and stuff, I would things I would get more.
Yes, you do get more if you put 5 points into magic study. Like every 5 points you put into magic study, you get an extra core charge.
Oh, it's 5. Okay,
I
only
have
put
3
one,
core charges.
Get another one.
Because I'm good.
Okay.
Okay, screw it. I'm just gonna do the enhance and then punch this guy in the jaw.
But then that means I can't use my ability. That means I can't use my ability.
So I am going to remind you, these guys, all assault rifles, directly to your face, right now. And I mean, they are geared out essentially. Like
If Grandpa can't persuade him down, then Grandpa's gonna go out swinging.
I'm not saying that it's a bad idea, but at the same time, the whole party could.
Wait, you know what?
I'm being honest before you make facts.
All right, fine. How many other people in the bar?
There is at least the bartender, who at the moment is just sort of watching. Right now, that to them this just seems normal, honestly.
Okay.
And there's at least one other person in the bar who's just minding their own business.
Can I diplomacy something before we punch him in the face?
I was about to say, I thought you were doing that in the first place.
I mean, right now they have said multiple times that this could either go peaceful or it could go bloody.
Yeah, well, I'm going for bloody. Come on.
So I mean,
I'm gonna shout into the room. I'm gonna say, "Yo, God Queen Tyrene, coming at you live. We'll give loads of money to anyone who helps us kill these thugs."
there's literally one other person.
Yeah,
in the bar
that's-
who's minding their own business.
I got a
right now.
17, so if he wants loads of money, he can help us.
That is
Bartender and the other guy.
Bartender. Yo, bartender king. These guys causing beef.
Wait, if we're the only other ones other than that one person in the bar, then why'd you ask for a blend check?
What?
If we passed the blend check, then they wouldn't have cared and walked out.
Yeah,
I was about to say.
like the blend is essentially how well you can just blend into the environment and act like you're just
Yeah,
another.
it's like Assassin's Creed blend,
Yeah.
All right.
not like blending into a blend.
For all three of you, roll a d20 plus reflex.
Yeah, where's my response
Yeah,
to
from
my
this
17 diplomacy?
Yeah, this is the
this is the
1d20.
response.
Where's
This
my party? Where's my bartender and other dude? Come on.
This is the response. The 1d20 plus reflex from all of you.
Okay.
1d20 plus reflex.
Roll
I got a sum of 12.
20 plus 2. 16.
Okay.
So all three of you get decked in the face by the assault rifles.
Wow,
And
what
our-
did they roll? Damn.
So they rolled a 23, 18, and they also rolled an 11.
Wow.
Wait, who rolled? This guy rolled the 11? Wouldn't that be the one that decked Grandpa in the face? He got a 16.
It was the middle guy that rolled 11.
So what we got?
Oh.
11, 20, 23.
11,
18,
18, and 23.
All right, cool. Grandpa's drug trips.
So you all got decked in the face for about
So an 11 beats an 11?
yeah.
Meets beats, yeah.
Meeting beats it. It goes to the attacker. Or at least the one who initiated the roll, essentially.
Yeah.
For all of 8 damage apiece.
8 damage.
Yes.
That's literally. That will probably have killed one of us.
So what is that? Dirt, like,
So you take off.
durability minus damage?
So for the total armor value, like it essentially to a lot of you, it's just going to hurt a little bit. Because because you take the total armor value into account,
Well,
just in general.
okay, so
So it's 8 minus 6?
yeah, it's 8.
8 minus 6 for you, or 8 minus
Okay,
whatever
so
your
8
total
8
armor
minus
value.
9. My total armor value is still 1. I don't take any damage.
My total armor value is still 2. I don't take any damage.
So I took
Well, so it'd be
2 damage.
so as long as your total armor value is equal, or if it's equal or higher, you're not taking damage. If it's lower, it's not. But either way, they all decked you in the face like hard enough to at least knock you down at the moment. And at this point, they are zip tying your hands.
Oh, they didn't knock us unconscious. They just knocked us down.
didn't knock you unconscious, but I mean they knocked you down with the assault rifle. Like they just
As they're
knocked
tying my
you off.
hands, I'd like to use magic.
Okay. What do you want to do?
I'd like to damage fire laser beam out of my eyeballs into their face, whoever's face I can.
Well, seeing that they're all behind you right now, like tying your hands up, there's nobody there.
Well, I mean, I could probably hit this guy if he's tying his hands, right? If I'm over here, I got hit the hardest.
Like you can look around and you can probably try to nail.
I zap whoever's the closest.
You can nail one of them.
Yeah.
Roll for so it'd be 1d20 plus magic study
Okay.
or magic
Focus.
no, magic study.
Study.
No, I lied. Focus. Yeah, go focus. My bad.
Focus.
Yeah, focus. Focus.
They're the same.
My bad. Yeah, they're the same for you.
I don't want to talk. Critically failed.
Oh, you got a nat 1.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, can I try using magic?
Sure.
well, hold on. Andrew got a nat 1. What happened?
Nothing.
Give me. Oh, we're not even gonna get flavor text. He just didn't open his eyes.
No. So okay, so nat 1s and nat 20s don't mean anything in my game.
Oh,
Because no, I know, but I mean, it's just more of
no, I got you. Yeah.
it's just
It's either a full success or a full fail.
yeah, it's because
Either full didn't happen or it definitely did happen.
because one of the things that I personally hate about D&D was okay, I rolled a 1, but I had plus 10. So why okay, sure, I might have messed up for one reason, but at the same time, my own skill covered it. But if it was D&D, it's oh well, you rolled a 1, too bad you failed. It's but
So is my 1 a failure or is it a 6?
it would be a 6 total.
Well, it wouldn't be fun otherwise. Isn't your stat? Because you made stats so ridiculously high that you couldn't fail. Then
That's why you roll it against other people.
So I got a 6 then.
You have a 6, correct?
So what the guy get? I mean, I still shot a laser beam at the guy.
He reacted fast enough to where it was a 9. Slightly over.
So he just dodged out of the way of the laser beam.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
so they're all behind us. Let's see. I'm going to. Okay. Let's see. I need to understand. Special effects will happen with it. Okay, so no, not that one. Which element do I want? It'd probably be air. Because that makes most sense since Cord isn't allowed any special effects.
I mean, it's not that it's not allowed a quote unquote special effect. It's just more of general magic. That's all it is. It doesn't have any effects to it. But it doesn't have any negatives. It's just general.
Well, I'm
That's all.
choosing status
Okay.
and area of effect,
Okay.
and I'm going to attempt to paralyzing discharge.
Okay. I get what you're doing. Let me make one roll for magic focus.
Magic focus. Okay.
Yes.
2. 14.
All right. So, 2 of the guys, which would be the one for you and then the one for Jack, is they're able to deal with it. They weren't really affected by it. It did it's there. It's slowing them down, but it's nothing really crazy. Whereas the one for Andrew, he was sort of caught off guard by it. After, God Queen Tyrene tried firing laser beams out of her fucking eyes.
Yeah, well, Gods don't negotiate.
Gods don't negotiate. At which point, he is stunned. Like he sort of just has like a little bit of a grasp right now on Andrew, but he is like sort of just like stunned up right now from this blast.
Okay, this is Tyrene's chance to run.
I'm gonna. Where is he in proximity to me?
He is right behind you. He has a hold on you. You can feel that it's not like the strongest hold right now, but I mean he is holding on to you as he's like sort of like stunned.
Okay, I'm going to 360 on my butt, and
Okay.
I'm going to magic damage both of my feet with stone and super kick him in the face.
So essentially damage, stone, and then manifestation.
Of my feet
Yes.
and his face.
Okay.
To his face.
Make that attack roll.
Do I have advantage since he's in a kerfuffle?
Not really advantage, but they are a disadvantage. If that makes sense.
Sure.
Because it's an opposed roll. Still.
It's essentially your
All right.
roll, but
I got a 17 plus 5, which is
all right,
much better.
you
22.
fucking nailed him.
All right.
You straight up fucking nailed him.
Do I do damage? I don't know
yeah.
how this works.
It's your magic focus, which is 5. So it's 5 plus 1, so it's 6.
Okay. Kind of lame. That's how much my gun does.
Yeah.
I was about to say they're armored, so you won't be doing any damage with.
All right.
No, like
with
you
the
kick
impact
the
of
guy
his
in the head.
face, I'm gonna try to like use that as well to slide backward and
Okay.
stand up and run away
All right.
to the barkeep.
To the barkeep.
And I'm gonna look for a sharp object to cut the little zip ties or whatever they use.
Okay. While that is happening, while you're running over there, I'm just going to move you over here. All right, so I need you, good sir, to make a roll with reflex.
Who?
Andrew.
Oh,
As one of the other guys is now casting a fireball in your direction.
yeah, whatever. I don't care.
Got Queen Tyrene coming at you live with laser eyes.
You got a 3?
Yeah.
All right, well, a 10 beats a 3. So you got that would be 10 damage. Minus it would be 5 because you already took a hit.
Well, I'd be at 5. You can
Yeah,
say
so it'd go down to right now your
I
total
took
armor
4, I
value.
took 4 damage.
You would take
He
what
hit me for 9, or he hit
10.
me for 10 minus 6, so 4. So I'm at 5 HP.
It would be it'd be 5 damage total that you would take down. Because every time that you do take a hit to every time you take a hit, your total armor value goes down by 1, essentially.
Okay.
So it like slowly degrades over time.
Wait, every time you take a hit, or every time you take damage?
Every time you take a hit.
So, for example, if you were quote unquote hit with 2 damage, but your armor value is 10, your armor value the next time you got hit would be 9.
So
Yes.
I started at 6, and then I was at 5, and now
Now you're at
You're
4.
at 4. Yes. So you are at what is it? That was 4
So
HP.
who shot the fuck?
The one that was messing with Slip.
Oh, well, now Slip has the opportunity to scurry as well.
Has he finished the zip ties on me?
At least on you, they're pretty much around you. He literally tries to like pull the cord. For Jack right now, the zip ties are on.
Yeah, I haven't had the chance to do anything. I'm
So
kind
I can
of
try to break
SOL.
out of mine.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's literally your hand is there. It like the cord has to just be pulled.
Oh, so I can just pull my hand out. Okay, I'm gonna draw my weapon and attack.
Okay. So you're going to essentially like try to pull the hand out and draw and attack.
Yep.
Okay. Uh, so you're going to do that, and you're just going to attack the guy that was trying to kill you, or at least tie you up. Okay. All right. Yeah. Roll for. Which weapon are you using?
The only one I have, a katana.
All right. So roll for melee weapons. So 1d20 plus melee weapons.
Yep, which is nothing. Oh,
Oh.
He actually beat that.
Wow.
well, I beat it.
No, I meant the my guy rolled a total of 8.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I was
You make it sound like you wouldn't beat it.
well, I mean, it's possible. You have technically more than a 50% chance to beat it.
I need to steal his gun.
So yeah, you want to go make an attack, and he sort of just shut you down real quick
Mhm.
and finish tying you up.
Oh, okay. He had okay.
Hold on a second. Wouldn't that just restart the whole timer because he busted out of the zip tie?
I mean, like one hand is still there.
Well, good.
Like,
Hold on a second, because you tie your zip ties like this, right? With your hands cuffed together. In order to even get the sword out, that implies that he got out of both of them. So you would have to restart putting the zip tie on him again.
Fair enough. I didn't describe
the
that
katana
part.
is a two-handed weapon.
Yeah, no, fair enough. I didn't describe
Yeah.
that part. Yeah, that's my bad. Yeah, no. So yeah, he's got you grabbed again. He's zip tying you.
Okay.
At this point, Andrew, the other guy is coming back over to you after you got hit with this fireball.
Weren't we supposed to roll for initiative or
So-
something?
We
So-
probably should have.
So I'm
At this point, it sort of like devolved into this combat situation.
I got a pretty high roll on my diplomacy, and you're telling me that the bartender and the other dude don't freaking care about what I said?
They do not want any part of this right now.
But he got a
Oh.
pretty good roll.
For lots of money, I offered lots of money and a 17.
They complete.
They don't care.
They're watching. They don't want any part of this.
What he's trying to tell you is you would have needed to roll a 19 or above for them to care.
I guess.
Like-
have I cut off these zip ties yet?
I mean, at this point, it's more of like you were able to like scoot away, get all that. But the fireball again hitting you, that doesn't really help for sharp objects. Also, there isn't really like a knife or anything laying around.
Behind the bar, there's no knife. They have to cut limes.
I mean, it was more of like you were walking, well, you were like running over to the bar.
Right.
But yeah, then getting hit by a fireball, which doesn't really help when you're trying to run somewhere.
Right. So are you saying he catches up with me, or he's trying to grab me?
He has at this point caught up to you.
Okay. Well, I'd like to counter with a power move to just power away from him. So
Okay.
I can keep trying to get behind the bar.
Okay. Yeah, roll for power.
12 minus 2. 10.
Yes, slipped straight out of his grasp.
All right.
The man rolled a nat 1.
I'm gonna keep hustling.
All right, you are still hustling. You are at this point. I'll say you're like over here. At which point, you hear one of the other guys yell out, "Will you just catch them already? They're worth more alive to us than they are dead."
I'm very tempted to
Is
kill
it-
myself.
Is it my turn yet?
Yeah, I mean,
God bless. I've been waiting for almost 20 minutes.
sorry.
Okay, cool. Let's see. So I am hog-tied to shit. I do not have arms right now.
Yeah, you do not have arms right now.
Okay.
You're technically on the ground, like, just like laying there.
I want to use, because I never even got to use the core magic that I wanted to. So how about we do light manifestation?
Okay.
You still have enough core charges to use?
Well, remember,
Yeah,
I'm on Corcane right now.
he's in Corcane. What's the focus that you're using?
I guess it would be interaction,
Okay.
because it would be Okay, you tell it to me this way. Would it be interaction or shield? I want to bright myself up to blind the guy holding me.
It'd be interaction.
Okay. And that's gonna be D20 plus magic setting.
I mean, for that you don't need to. Just because like it just happens. You're not targeting anyone.
Okay.
You essentially just created this fucking huge ass light. Let's see. Yeah, I mean that would blind anyone looking at you. So yeah,
All right, cool.
they
So
are
they're,
temporarily blinded.
so they're blinded. So I get up as they're recoiling to cover their eyes, and
Okay.
I go to kick them in the teeth.
All right. Make your attack.
So is that gonna be D20 plus power?
D20 plus melee.
Okay. D20.
The damage will be power plus, or actually just power.
What, are you kidding me?
I don't have any power. What does that mean for my melee attacks?
Damn.
What do you just get a nat 20?
He actually got really close. It was essentially minus whatever the plus is.
Because he's blinded? Yeah.
Yeah, because he's blinded. And yeah, that oof. So close yet so far. It was a 9. It was a
All
9.
right. Have him break my leg or something.
No, it's not that he literally just like, yeah, it's like you go to attack him and like it seemed like he heard you like standing up or something, and just heard the things just right and just happened to like move out of the way enough to where it just missed. He's still blinded right now. It just, yeah.
Cool. I go for another attack.
Okay. Roll that shit again. Alright, that one hit.
God bless. So that's gonna be plus power now, right?
Yes. Or that's just gonna be straight power.
Oh, it's just power?
Yeah.
Okay, 4.
Essentially. Okay, so 5 damage. Because it's power plus 1, because all attacks are at least gonna do 1. Alright, 5 damage. Yeah, Slip, do you want to do anything else? Or Andrew?
I'm still trying to cut my cuffs off.
Alright, so you're really trying to find something, right?
Yeah, whatever progresses these things from getting off my hand.
Okay.
Oh my god, I'll just cut them off everybody else then. I'll cut Grandpa's first.
Yeah, Shunny.
Alright, so this guy, the one that was chasing you, Andrew,
Mm-hmm.
he's just gonna pull out his sidearm and is now just pointing it at you, and it's just like
What happened to his gun?
he had
Yeah,
an assault rifle.
assault
He also had a sidearm on him too.
Yeah, what happened to the assault rifle?
Is he dual wielding?
The assault rifle's on the ground at the moment.
Why is it on the ground?
I kicked him in the face.
Yeah.
No, you know what? He did.
Alright, fine, I'll take that.
So there's that. As for Slip, you're gonna cut.
Grandpa's restraints.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, he's just gonna pull his pistol out and he's just gonna point it at Andrew and just like, "Stop! I don't want to kill you."
If you keep trying to kill me, I'm gonna kill myself because I'm worth you better. I'm more worth you alive than I am dead. Don't think I won't.
I mean, look, that's your own choice at that point, man.
I'm just gonna move on and keep going behind the bar.
All right. At which point, then he's like, you know what? Fine then. He's gonna go over to Slip and point the gun directly at Slip's head. That's where we're at right now. There's a gun pointed directly at Slip's head. Like it's like the iron is literally up to your head.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, I mean, anyone can really do anything at this point.
I'm not sure what I'm allowed to do here.
I mean, your
You're
hands are
allowed to
free.
react.
You don't
allowed
have
to react,
magic.
you
You've used your
guys.
core.
Mm-hmm.
So he looks at Andrew and he's just like, all right, you're gonna come with me, or I'm gonna blow your friend's head off.
God Queen Tyrene coming at you live. I have no friends.
All right then. He's gonna die. I'm gonna give.
When I hear him about to pull the trigger, I'm gonna try to duck.
I'm gonna duck. I'm gonna open my eardrums wide.
There's
and
really
long
like
and
no
duck.
like. I mean, if you're like at least down to like try to. Let's see. Well, I didn't really. Yeah, I mean, you guys are standing right now.
Didn't he cut Grandpa's cuffs
Okay.
yet?
No.
It's like in the process. Like he's like literally has the blade like about to cut it, and now there's a gun to his head. He's like,
And
oh,
my-
look,
My hands are behind my back, right?
yeah, they are.
Yeah, I can't really. Not until I get.
So look, I'm gonna give it to the count of 3
For what? Or
until I
is it-
pull this trigger.
Oh.
Well, at least now you'll know when to duck.
Whoever said I won't pull it earlier?
I didn't say that as God Queen Tyrene.
All right. Hold on. Can we cut real quick? Like
Yeah.
timeout. John, this is a mess.
Oh, I know. It's turned into a mess. This is not supposed to happen.
John,
Should have had us roll.
this is a
initiative.
bloody mess.
Oh, it's a terrible, bloody mess. This is what happens sometimes when players derail things.
Well, no, we didn't even.
Roll anything.
Yeah, no, that's the problem. We didn't derail it. We just didn't check a blend check. Other than that, we did what you wanted us to do. This isn't
I
done
know.
well.
I know.
Resisting, like, what's like some sort of arrest that we didn't even know we got found out for?
Like, because, for example, at least from what we know, as player knowledge, we
Oh,
went
I
into
know.
this place, nobody saw us, the 2 people who did are dead, so they have no clue. We dip, sell a bunch of crack, get a reward. Do we even go to the SSS people and get a reward from that?
No, I thought that's what we were gonna do.
Yeah, because I thought that's what we were going to this specific bar to do.
No, I was tying that in originally with like your 3 days.
Okay, so that just happened off screen.
Yeah.
Okay,
Wait,
great.
3 days.
Because it took us three days to sell the crack.
Yeah.
Or the core cane, excuse
So
me.
then what was our reward?
Okay, so
from-
great. So yeah, what did we get for blowing up the thing like they asked? More money?
Yeah.
Okay, how much money did we get?
It was an extra 10,000 at that point.
Oh, I didn't know.
On
we got
top
one.
of what we were supposed to already make, or just they gave
Yeah.
us 10,000 bits? So they
Yeah, it
gave
was
us
10,000 bits.
They gave us $1,000 to go blow up a building and kill people?
Yeah. And plus a car.
Car's not bad.
Okay, no, that makes it make a bit more sense. I'll give you that
That
one.
means we have 85,000 instead of 75,000.
I also have
Well-
1,000 bits.
Yeah,
Just in my
but
pocket.
still, like,
Just saying.
No,
Then
no,
you throw-
and I understand, and like, I was hoping there was going to be a question that was going to be thrown out there, which was never really thrown out there. And I'm just gonna put this out there.
Well, what was the question?
No. It was essentially. I mean, it was slightly, and I alluded to it, but then like nobody picked up after that, which was essentially like, how did you guys know? Like, how do you guys know it was us? And my answer was, well, literally, you guys sold it to one of our people.
out of character, that we already knew because you had
But you didn't-
local.
Like,
No,
I-
and
I
I
have.
said- well, I know. I mean, to that, I asked them, "How do you know it's yours?"
yeah, and I was like, you literally like had it sold to like our people at this exact
And when I
time.
said,
You
"Do you
literally
brand
asked
your
me-
product? How do you know
Yeah.
it's yours?"
Yeah, and then they just
Yeah.
pulled their guns on us.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Because
Like, again, I'm not saying that it's bad, but if the reason this specific interaction is happening because we rolled a 6 for turf knowledge,
I mean, it was okay. So
Which- no-
at least for that part, that was mainly to decide. Yeah, like if you were to sell it to people who would know things,
okay,
and he said, and essentially, there's other stuff that at the moment you guys don't know. So this seems like a whole random thing.
well, okay,
uh,
here's the thing with that. The players are confused and don't know what they're doing.
Yes.
Like, do I only speak for myself, or is that just a general, we have no idea why we're in this bar, we have no idea why we're
No,
here?
this is what
We
happened
ju-
the last time we tried to test.
Yeah, we just got guns pulled on us. Like, we had a perfectly good stopping point after we blew up the building, and then you wanted to keep going, and it was kind of like you didn't have a plan to keep going.
I
still
had the
don't-
plan to
don't
keep
know why they
going.
pulled guns on us.
Because I failed the blend check, and then I went to talk to them,
We all
and, you know,
failed the
stupid.
check.
I didn't fail it.
It wasn't that like one of you failed it. It was like more than one of you technically, quote unquote, failed because they just rolled really high to see.
Which is fine, and that's okay.
Yeah, like it wasn't because of that. However, yes, that part started the conversation, which then would lead to other parts, which at this point are, and that's why
Like, I do think...
in the beginning it was like I was just like, all right, like I'm hoping they would just go with it, and I understand the fighting back. I'm like, I would hope there's at least like another question here. Like
Well, I mean,
I'm
we-
just trying to
we
play off
tried.
what would happen.
Because we did try to talk to them, and we did try to, get them to not kill us, but I guess they just kept outrolling our rolls, and this is what happened, which again, is- yeah. No, I suppose it's fine.
Which is why I was mentioning that like they are geared, like they
Yeah,
have stuff. Like it's not like it's essentially a thing of like you guys would value your lives rather than like
I do think...
I'm with Grandpa that I'd rather die swinging than die because I went willingly.
Yeah,
But I'm
I mean,
also
I
so
do
the
think that...
situation
Yeah,
seems
go
to
on.
have gone bad because the enemy consistently got higher conversational rolls,
yes.
which seems like a flaw. Because it didn't matter what we said or how we said it or them not answering or any sort of suspicion. It just seemed if the enemy is luckier than we are,
Granted.
we completely lose control of the game.
Yeah, because it devolved into not us trying to
Because these guys are
actually
really
RP.
these
yeah.
guys are really strong. So more of a role-playing situation, I could have backed up, we could have pulled out guns, we could have seen it kind of escalating.
Which is more of
But
what
it
I
would
was
just
trying to like
Yeah,
slowly
but
get to.
just because they rolled better than we did.
we just got
Now
screwed.
we're fighting
it-
someone who's over our level.
And
when
it
we didn't
wasn't-
have to.
And also, and to put it out there, it wasn't just that they rolled higher or anything, because I do take what you guys say into effect.
Oh no, we're a bunch of idiots.
They're-
Don't get me wrong. Like we
like
did not talk our way out of the situation well at all whatsoever.
That
But-
was that our grandpa was a drunken idiot.
I didn't
Yeah,
get to speak.
But you haven't said a single thing this entire campaign.
that part's also true.
But no, I do think that the better stopping point would have
Would it,
been
like-
going to the SSS rep, getting our
Luke,
getting a reward from them, and then these dudes kicking the door inside of SSS territory, giving us more backup. because
Well,
we're
I
level
also-
1.
So
These
I felt
dudes.
forced into this
Okay,
bar.
Now,
and
Yeah.
that's
there's
a
no-
good idea for them to do in the first place because they'd be going into enemy territory.
We're not saying
that
We're in
gangs are
territory
smart.
right now, which is
Mhm.
why.
I feel like we should have made the decision after we blew up the place and got a reward, and then we should have been like, now what do we do?
Yeah. Like maybe the SSS gave us another job, and that's what we called it, or we decided, okay, let's go hang out at the bar to get another job posting.
that's
That
fair.
one of the things.
Yeah.
We were
However,
teleported into a dangerous bar.
Yeah, like
well,
it
I
was
mean,
just
this
smash
was essentially
cut.
the
to-
idea was essentially this is the one that you started at.
Yeah.
Like that, like
But I
it-
thought we started at the
Yeah,
other
to which
bar.
to that point, I thought we started at the SSS bar because that's when you had
no,
that's when you had to
that's what I was
decide
saying
where you're going
beforehand.
to.
Where, like, essentially, you got the information to go to that bar to get to actually say, hey, I want this job.
I thought
Whereas-
we got the information in the same bar that Carlos was sitting there, and I'm like, hey, Carlos, I just got some information, and I heard you're the one to talk to. I didn't know we were
No, it was another
different
bar.
bars.
Yeah, no, it was different bars.
Sounds like you should give these bars names.
I know, I really should, which are things that I
Like-
haven't fully written out yet because.
I
why
mean,
the fuck
I
would
only
I?
bring this up because I want to help you test this.
No,
And as-
and I completely get that.
You
And
know,
I,
it's just
and this whole thing has been completely derailed by completely other random factors
well,
that have.
Hold on a
No,
second.
no. Hear me out. Hear
Hear
me out. Hear me out. This whole thing has been completely derailed by other random factors that I didn't take into effect, which is my bad. But at the same time, at least on my end, I expected some other things to happen, which did not happen.
Well,
In which case, threw me for a complete another. I was like, because, fuck, okay. How do I go about this way?
you-
Could we have ended it at the explosion? Yeah, I was wanting to try to get into one other point, which, whatever. Something else was technically going to happen at in a moment here. But again, I understand. Because I was like, all right, this is getting derailed. I need to fix this.
well,
That was right before the interruption.
Here's
But
the
I
thing,
get
right?
it.
And the only reason why I bring this up is because as a system, I do think this has potential outside of combat. Because the second we got into combat, and I don't know if it's just because
No,
These
we're
dudes
not
are
technically. This is
way OP.
RP combat level. It's
Are
not
you sure? We've been rolling for almost 40 minutes in combat.
I know.
Are you sure?
40 minutes.
This is RP combat. This is not technically officially combat.
No,
At
this
some-
is
which
combat,
weird.
John.
It's not.
Yep.
That's the problem.
They're hitting us. We're hitting them back. Damage has
I
been
know.
dealt. That's
why I'm
combat.
saying it's
There
RP
is no
combat.
is or is not. No, we're
Well,
taking damage.
I'm very comfortable with RP combat, as you could probably tell.
I'm
But
not.
I do agree that RP combat should have ended quite a while ago.
It should have, and that was the idea of okay, they're tying you up, and I was hopefully just gonna be calling it there, and that's no, because you guys weren't fighting, and I'm like, that's understandable.
Well, yeah, no shit. We're
I
gonna fight.
I should have, yeah, and I'm just like, I was hoping they would take the idea of it could either go quietly or it could go.
I think once I
Crazy.
kicked him in the face and got up is when RPs ended.
Yeah, like the second
Yeah,
one of us
and-
made an actual attack action, we should have decided what turn order was for everyone. Because I
My-
do
well,
understand if you
see,
don't want turn
my-
order, because I know that the system doesn't support that in a way.
Well, it does, but
It does,
my
there is that.
my problem,
Yeah.
my at least problem with that was, I don't want to kill you guys right here all of a sudden after what we just did, because then I'd feel like a shithead for that, and I'd
Well, it seems almost
that's-
like a campaign flaw. Why are we fighting people who
Yeah.
are definitely going to kill us?
Yeah, that's
we don't
a
have like a fighting chance.
yeah that's in lack of a better way to put it, a
But-
DM thing. Of you should have sent in lower level grunts to find us,
But-
not
Also,
So they're
well,
top
that's the
dudes.
thing was that it
I
originally
really feel
wasn't
like
supposed
it
to
went
be.
south because of we're competing with them, smacking us across the head. So they smack us across the head. I was the only one that took damage, but we were all unconscious enough to be hogtied.
yeah.
It wasn't that like you were
doesn't
like
really make it.
unconscious, but it was just more of like knocked to the ground.
Well, no, I mean, I
Yeah,
understand
but
knocked to
they
the
knocked us
ground
to the
bit.
ground, and then you got behind the two dudes who were like, I didn't even feel that, you know. And
Yeah.
but like, it makes sense that I would start to get hogtied because I actually
Yeah,
got
because he
hurt.
took damage, but this is
But
kind of
it's
like,
in real, like even just
Yeah.
in real life, like if somebody punches you and knocks you down, but you're just like, it didn't really hurt, just knocked me off balance, like you are able to kick them in the face as they kneel down. You know, it's like,
it's
Yeah,
kind of
and-
like failing the poise check when you're trying to break somebody's poise in Dark Souls.
And granted, I will say, the whole damage system and everything else, that is again bare bones.
Which I mean, I don't even think it's a
Not that it's-
bad damage
not-
system.
not
It's just
that-
you
not that it's-
implemented
yeah.
it weird.
At the moment, yeah, I mean, it seems weird. There's other stuff that will eventually.
it was just weird that they knocked all three of us down and completely won a fight within one hit.
Yeah, because I know what you were
It's-
trying to do, but you forced us into a situation.
And I would have been fine with
The-
fighting.
the
if it didn't seem
situation-
so overpowered on there.
Well, that was the reason why they were that powered is essentially as characters you would value your lives. It is at least my thinking as if I was a player. If three guys walk in and they have assault rifles and all I have on me is maybe a pistol and a dagger or a sword.
I think within the first amount of role playing, we established God Queen Tyrene doesn't necessarily value her life.
And we just stole.
Did
We stole. Like, dude, I started this conversation under the influence of crack.
We're risky, confident mercenaries. Is our whole band of mercenaries like?
Like, what did you think was
caution
gonna
is not a
happen?
thing in this group.
Like,
We
the
have a
most
high
cautious
grandpa,
person is PJ, and he hasn't
Voldemort.
said anything.
The freaking God Queen Tyrene hops straight into the enemy's lair and is like, "What's up?" Like, caution
Yeah.
is not a thing that's going to happen to it.
Because again, I do think that the
Look,
systems you have in place are cool.
maybe I played that part wrong, all right?
Yeah.
But like, and granted, I had a
So,
whole
okay.
thing that was going to like, it literally would have been.
So this
Okay,
is what,
okay,
this is
so-
what really happened, John, is that
So
you
look.
wanted us to go quietly with them and be captured and then move the story along, but you gave us the option to not let that happen. So if you wanted that to happen,
You're
they
right,
should have come in, knock us out, capture us, and then move the story along. and
You're
get into
right.
our
I
control.
should have.
Yeah.
And you know what? I was at least trying to like get an idea for you guys, so then it would have been like, oh hey, like I. Like,
Oh, no, you were giving us
technically go
ideas-
peaceful, like, or you know, we can go crazy.
We stole
and
their
that's
going
crack
crazy.
and we stole their crack and gave it back to them. I didn't think peace was an option at that point.
Also, you like that originally was my plan to like just knock you guys out and just go from there. However, Jack
Dude, you're-
walked up to them and started talking to them and just like,
You're the DM.
Well,
just have him punch me in the jaw.
Yeah, and
like,
then, and
ha-
then you go do that to yourself.
Yeah, no, just tell me roll d20. Okay, cool. Did you pass? Great. You don't fall over on your ass. Did you fail? Great. You have a broken nose.
fair.
Or better yet, have some sort of. This is the future, right? So you could have some
Also-
sort of restraining grenade. So they'll walk in, don't
Also-
even ask questions because they already know what the fuck we look like, apparently. And then just
Yeah,
throw
capture.
restraining grenades at us.
Because
Also,
what would have
to mention
happened
on
if we
top of all of fucking this shit, it's been a long time since I DM'd. All right, give me a fucking break here.
What would have happened if we?
It's
all
literally been
blended in?
over a fucking year.
And again, that's fine. It's just like,
No, I
Dude,
get it. Completely
holy
valid
shit.
point.
What-
Here,
what-
you
what
want me to
would have
push the story
happened?
along real quick?
No, I'm curious to what would have happened if we blended in.
If you had blended in,
They would have just left.
yeah, they would have left and we would have
Then what
called.
would we
We
have done?
would have called it the session then.
But okay, but then what would have happened in the next session? Like that. This is what's so confusing. Is it felt like the game master
wanted a
I
game
don't-
to happen.
like level 20 people on us that were here to capture us, and regardless of how the conversation went,
we were just
would've
going to be
been
captured.
So if that was the case, and that's fine, they should have just captured us, come up, we punch them, and they're like, haha, and then they just capture us.
The capture would have happened another point then.
Okay, so, but
Like I know I get what you're getting at.
yeah,
Yeah.
if it was gonna happen, it
You
should have
like-
just happened.
again, I
Which
had
is fine.
stuff.
Like,
Things went to hell.
getting the dust off. That's fine. We're not mad. Just
No, I
pointing
get
out
it.
what the
No,
what
no,
the hell.
I get
Yeah.
it. And here, do you want me to tell you what was going to fucking happen?
Yeah, I mean,
And we can just ignore this whole thing?
it's not like any secret. I mean, we're
Exactly.
testing
Yeah,
now.
this is a one and
Exactly.
done. So
No, yeah. So exactly, for at least the end of what this whole thing was going to happen was essentially you would have been taken by the big boss over there and his two guards. Taken, ended up into a fucking random room where you see a bunch of other people who are
Right.
also tied up at this point.
Sure.
And essentially the guy tells you like,
Classic scenario.
yeah, you know, basic stuff, basic villain stuff. That the guy, he actually makes a shit ton of money, trafficking people, which is technically against the syndicate rules. And then literally what would have happened is the syndicate's fucking like essentially hitman for like the big boss fucking would have just murdered him and tried to give you guys a job. That was
like
essentially
the bigger boss.
yeah, like
So wait, hold on. If that's the case, why don't you just have that dude bust on in here, kill these three trumps like nobody's business?
Before you interrupted me. Because
Well,
I'm like,
we've been at
everything's
this
going off the
forever. Like, oh
rails
my
here.
god.
Well, I was like, all right, like literally, you wouldn't like the guns
Like-
that PJ said. I'm like, all right, look, I just
No,
need to literally throw this to like five pages later and just make it fucking happen.
Like
'Cause
here's
that
context,
was
right?
literally about to happen.
It is currently 10:34. I
Oh, I
was
know.
practically falling asleep because I hadn't had a turn in a while. At
No,
about
I-
9:45.
I get it.
Do you have an actual clock in front of you?
Oh yeah,
Like just an straight up alarm clock?
yeah.
45.
It's what I use to wake
Yeah.
up.
No, but yeah,
It's
like
what I used to wake up.
Yeah.
Jack, I get it. I was literally just like, all right, look, I was about to fucking say something right before you interrupted me. I was like, all right, well, I'm just gonna pull this in then, just pull this straight out of my ass and fucking call it a day because this situation is not going well.
It feels less of a game design flaw and it's more of a campaign design flaw.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was yes.
Like I do
Because
want to say that as far as the
it's
mad,
like we
you're going.
wandered into freaking naked spider chick
Oh, yeah.
area the first
No.
time we played Dark Souls 1 and we're like, wow, everyone here is really strong.
Yeah.
And you're like,
Like,
am I supposed to be here?
as far as actual critique of the system itself, I do think magic as an entity, like as your use as how you use it, is done really well because it's really open ended. You can do basically whatever you want as long as you have the imagination for it. However, I do think your system behind using that magic is a bit inconsistent. Like, I do not. Yeah, I do not think it
Well,
should be a
so-
singular core charge. You get one use of magic and then it's just done.
Since we're shifting to the whole actual game and not so much the campaign flaw,
Because yeah,
If I were to
like,
kick
like I
him in
said,
the
it's been a
face-
while since it's been GM.
Yeah.
if I were to kick him in the face, how much
Yes.
damage would I do?
So technically, and again, remember,
Like, without magic, I'm wondering how, because 6
so if
doesn't
you were
seem strong for
No.
magic, not for this
No.
setup. Like if it was like, hey, I'm using a cantrip, 6 is great.
So at least the idea is that, and this is why I was like wanting to essentially run a campaign type of thing where people leveled up, so I can get into scale of how things really do get later on by how people would play. So at level 1,
Yeah.
you are essentially another person with maybe a little extra.
Well, I'm
you.
about as strong as you get at level 1 for magic.
Yeah,
And
no.
I'm just wondering, why does my magic do the same amount of damage as my pistol
So at
He does
level
have a
1,
point.
or my dagger?
at
that-
level 1, yes, like
So
it's
I'm
going to
wondering
seem.
what happens when I punch somebody. How much does that hurt by?
So it's
Regular
essentially
melee, skin to skin. How
Yeah.
much would that hurt by?
at base level it would just be 1 damage and then plus whatever your power is.
Now 1 plus power. For example, I got somebody with that
Okay.
kick earlier in the game, and I had a 1 plus 4, so I did 5
Okay.
damage to him.
So,
So-
my physical damage will never hurt at all. And then another thing, I don't know if you're writing it down, is that
We have the VOD. You can look back at it.
I need incentive to not be a scaredy cat. Now, this is like, I mean, it hasn't been implemented, but I'm also role playing a character who's up in your face and doesn't give a crap. But if I was playing strategically and not like a character, if I was
Yeah.
playing a video,
We were playing a video game. This
I
would have
would
been.
never, ever get closer than 15 feet of somebody because my magic does the same damage up close or far away. So there needs to be a reason why I want to punch them. Either that means I have a higher chance of hitting, or X, Y, and Z, right? Like
So
it
at
needs to be-
least-
because magic is so broad and it's always going to do flat damage. So no matter how creative I get, it's like, well, why would I bother ever doing a melee thing if it's only going to be detrimental to me?
At
Because
least,
why would I get close?
yeah, at least in your case, let's say if you were to do the like enhancement and go for
Now this
like
is just
kicking
this
or
is
punching
just
someone.
concerning magic casting. Like
No,
not
no.
talking about
Oh no, I
versus
understand.
Pistol. I'm just saying, why would I do melee magic versus range magic if they do the same damage? Like one has to give me a benefit.
Yeah, if they do the
or-
same damage,
or
it
it's
has
wrong.
different flavor text. Like maybe
So-
melee
Yeah.
magic takes less charges.
So
that
at
could be a
least
good one.
at least the overall thing is that while again level 1, just putting that out there,
Yeah.
at level 1, yes, your stuff is pretty much the same thing as melee. However,
No, melee magic versus
Sorry,
range
sorry,
magic is always going to do the same damage. No.
Because
No.
at that point, unless you have a specialty in one or the other in a tree somewhere that we
'Cause
can't
I-
see.
I
So-
thought that all magic did magic focus plus. One.
so essentially, so if you were to, and I'm just putting this out there, so like let's say if you were to do the enhancement and you were to like punch someone,
Yeah.
with the manifestation, that would
Sure.
be like the magic focus plus power. Power.
Oh.
Oh, so we are adding that. Okay.
Yes, because
well, my
'cause-
power is -2, so I
yeah,
would never do a melee attack.
yeah. So at least in that sense, you'd be adding those two because power pretty much is for all melee hits. So even if you punch someone with extra magic stuff, you're essentially doing your power. Plus-
-2. Like,
yeah,
I'm
-2.
doing my magic
So-
-2. What's humanity?
So you wouldn't. Humanity is for cybernetics. So if
Okay,
you were to
so
do like
let's
if
ignore
you were to
that.
get like
Just
yeah,
ignore it.
that
So-
doesn't matter.
When
So
I
at
do
least-
laser beams out of my eyes, what do I modify it with?
So that is going to be straight magic focus. Most attacks that would be essentially based around like projectile, that will be that'll be the same damage no matter where you are. But if you do like an area of effect or something like that, or like a trap or like an aura, those follow different rules, as like the area of effect would be half damage for everything that is affected by it. So while let's say it's 6 for your damage total, and you do an area of effect, and let's say it's like a giant like 2x2 square,
Do you
it'd be
round up
3
or round down?
damage. Round up.
Okay, so
So if you're at 7, you would round
so
up
my
to
understanding,
4
Okay.
for area of effect.
magic does magic damage, but melee magic does magic damage plus power modifier. So the
Correct.
benefit of doing melee is that you get the power modifier, but in my case, I never am going to do it because even if I'm up close, I'm still going to shoot a laser beam at them.
Pretty much, yes.
So he still has no incentive to not be a little baby and hide at the other end of the map.
Which
what
is
you're getting at.
fine. But-
Which is fine, but I just think that I'm now being punished for using melee magic, which I feel like
So the
it's
thing
not
is,
good. I get maybe not.
well, so the thing on
not
top of
wanting
that,
to melee magic, that's fine, but I should at least have like a 0. The fact that my power is -2
so
is like, oh,
so
well,
at
now
least
I'm never
to put on top of that, the -2 doesn't have to stay.
Yeah,
That-
I mean, I
that-
can
that's-
level up and make it higher, but it's like,
Why would you
That's
do
just
that
that-
when you can just upgrade your magic stat?
Well, no, that's the thing is that, so whenever you level up, all the points in Fortitude, so you have like for you specifically, you have 5 points.
yeah.
To put
which
into
I don't understand
Fortitude.
how I ended up 2, 1, and -2 with 5.
So at least the -2 is from, what's its face? It's I don't know how you actually ended up with -2 there. But I know where the -2 is from, but I probably fucked up somewhere else and
Because
didn't change something else.
From what I'm kind of reading is that I have 5 intelligence, so I can put 5.
Because you have the bookworm.
which
background,
gives me
sorry.
+5 in like study, I presume.
It gives
So,
you
like,
either
technology. I have a 1 in technology, and it's been placed into control at 1 point. I have a 3 in dexterity, and I have light firearm, nimble, and reflex. So I have allocated 3 points into those categories. So how does -2 happen in Fortitude?
Oh, sorry. Okay, so that's what I did for you. Got it. Okay. So yeah, so if you have bookworm,
Mhm.
which is for the background, currently as I changed it, Slip technically has it a tad differently. But it's -2 in both durability and power. And
What's the benefit of bookworm?
for the benefit of bookworm is that you get an extra point in either your intelligence or ability or technology ability score, and you get an extra 5 points to distribute in any of the skills in technology or intelligence.
And
So
I automatically lose 2 points in power.
in power and durability.
Okay,
So
but
what
I'm
I
still
did
missing
do,
2 points in fortified then.
no, so you're not, because what happened was I gave you 3 points in durability to counteract the -2, and then I also gave you 2 points in humanity and gave you some cybernetic stuff.
Oh, so that's just being allocated somewhere, which I don't
Yeah.
understand, but that's fine. Okay. Still, the magic is a good idea, but I still see potential flaws. Maybe later you want to run a higher level campaign to
I
really
mean-
play with the core stuff.
Yeah, like if you
Because
want to
currently-
go higher level, because so again, this is level 1.
I just
So
feel
the
like this
idea
the
is
exciting thing about this, but currently it seems, and we've never played higher levels, but currently it seems like, hey, you want to add some flavor text to this fight? If not, just use your gun.
and the idea was to essentially make it so magic early on is not a very common thing.
Which is fine.
Where like, yeah, and it's essentially okay.
But I'm just giving
People
you
are mainly going to
currently,
be
this is what it feels like. So if later you want to run a higher level campaign, I can do that as well and say, okay, I can see why this is exciting.
yeah, and it's more of a the number in itself, like, yeah, so right now you don't have much because again, level 1, and I can't stress that part enough, because literally when you level, like, let's just say you leveled up at the end of this just to make it nice and easy, we'll ignore all this fucking shit here. This never fucking happened. We ended at you guys got a shit ton of money. Congratulations.
Mm-hmm.
Merry Christmas. We'll just call that the ending. We'll ignore all this shit because who cares?
All right.
So we'll say you level up at that point. Essentially, for leveling up, you would then take like all the stat points that you have in your ability scores
Mm-hmm.
and add that to your skills. So you can dole that out however you want. Eventually, at like, we'll say level 5,
Wait, how do I level up? I'm confused. I gain level 2, and then what do I receive?
so under your ability scores. So like, you know how for Fortitude you have 5 points, right?
Yeah. I just
So you go
gain
down.
all those.
So you go down to your skills, and under Fortitude, you can place up to 5 points in any of those skills.
Oh, so every time you level up, you get like hecka stronger.
Exactly.
And what's
So-
what's the cap level?
None. Until you fucking die.
That makes
That-
it kind of hard to write campaign.
That might change at some point. It probably will, but at the moment, none.
Okay. I'm just saying that that would be my concern. Is
Oh, I know.
write campaigns.
Yeah, I get it, but again, at the
Okay.
moment, not really
So
a level.
even if we just did like a level 2 campaign, my magic could go from doing 5 damage to doing
10
damage.
Yeah, if you really wanted to. Yeah.
But I get all the points in all of them. So I get to add 5 to fortitude, add 5 to intelligence, add 3 more to dexterity, and I can put them wherever I want.
In those in those skills, yes.
Okay,
So you have 5 points to put into like durability, power, melee weapons, heavy firearms, or humanity. And then you have 5 points for magic study, focus, tracking, aid, and street smarts. You have 3 points for light firearms, long range, sleight of hand, nimble, reflex. 1 point to put between all the technology of software, hardware, control,
when my
cyber.
dexterity says light firearms and I shoot a pistol, it's damage from pistol plus 1.
No. So for at least the light firearms and like all the firearm stuff, that is more for aiming. So you would roll that on the actual aiming of the weapon rather than the actual
versus their dodging ability. Like what do they roll?
So at least for the like defense, it would be reflex.
Okay.
So whenever you are essentially defending from an attack, it's reflex. Whenever you are making the attack, it's under the firearms or melee weapons or whatever you're doing.
And then you're missing, which you mentioned earlier, you're missing a perception thing.
Yeah, that part. I realized that.
I don't think it's fair to have nimble count toward stealth.
Nimble was
that's the only thing I can see that would be. I guess blend is stealth.
Blend. So okay, at least nimble was the idea.
Because if I'm trying to stealth through like, I don't know, a hallway without someone seeing me through the window, right?
The idea of
blending in does nothing there. They're still gonna see me.
No, the idea of blend was more of, do you know like quick changes and like how quick change works?
In what concept? In what
Just
what like field?
Like in like spying, like in like the actual like spy field and stuff like that, like CIA.
I guess not. No.
Okay. Long story short, it's essentially changing your not your appearance, but essentially your profile.
Your demeanor?
I'm sorry?
Your like demeanor?
No, changing your profile. Like, so if let's say somebody was looking for you, in just the general like security terms, they're not going to be looking for an exact face for you. They're going to be looking for, we'll say like a male, 5'10", black hair, wearing. It's not like you're growing a beard.
No,
it's just more of it.
So
it's just more of like trying to be like the gray old, like
that's fine. So
yeah.
moral of the story is though, you don't have anything for people to sneak.
Nimble was essentially the idea.
But being nimble is much different. You could cluster it in there. You could make it 2, but it's like
I know, and
I don't feel like it's fair to nimble because I feel like nimble could be a very broad trait to either being athletic or being flexible or
that's the problem
quiet.
with it.
But stealth is more like
my idea was that I didn't want to add more skills to one tree than the other, but at this point, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be doing
intelligence that. Have like way more than all the other ones?
Yes and no. They're technically broken up into like a subset of like different stuff. Are you calling the stream and everything? Because it's been a long conversation about mechanics and stuff. Because
yeah, it's about that time.
I'm just trying to understand.
I
where it's going from a player's perspective.
No, that I understand. Yeah.
That's fine. This is just more like
it's a test run. It's okay for things to not exactly make sense. It's a proof of concept. It has the potential to be fun, but as it's right. PJ?
I don't know what's going on with PJ there.
He fell asleep.
No,
PJ!
I'm here.
Oh, okay, cool.
Don't worry, I'm here.
Okay, cool.
I would definitely say try to either condense street smarts and aid or make them their own thing.
I'm honestly probably like
I mean, like street smarts is like local cooperative,
Corporate
corporate
and
and
underworld.
underworld, which I see why those are street smarts. EMT, surgery, medical, like
medicinal, but yeah.
medicinal, like they could.
That should all just be under medicinal.
Well, I mean, the essentially the idea, like EMT was like the basic like first aid knowledge, the stuff, understanding stuff like that, and understanding
surgery could
and
be
like
major stuff like drug knowledge. Like I understand what these mean.
yeah, and
But I'm
it's
trying to put them in other places. Like I would say that
honestly like I might just condense stuff completely. I like part of me has been wanting to, the other part of me hasn't because I want there to be. I don't want somebody who dumb points into street smarts who would know everything about the world essentially, and that's what I want to avoid. And the same thing with aid of just because I understand first aid also means I happen to know how to perform this complicated surgery, which is what I was also trying to
Right.
avoid.
You could have it to where,
you could move aid into technology and move street smarts into charisma.
or have it to where it would be based off of a character's background. For example, if a character has a background of living on the streets, then they would be very street smart. Their intelligence might not be that much, but then just give them a nat, I don't know, +5 if they're
And every
rolling
time
for
they
streetwise.
gain a level, then they can gain. A
And-
certain
Yeah,
amount.
and then
And I mean, I was
of
thinking about-
Get
medical
rid of
bit.
local, corporate, and underworld, and just have it be blank. Street smarts is like its own category. You have your own number, and those three things will be like.
I was
what
thinking
they
about
are.
doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
The only problem was originally the way that backgrounds were started was essentially going to be a like if you look at like Suit and Mercenary and Bookworm, they're a little bit more thought out than the others. And that's mainly because I at least wrote those ones first. And they actually had some like different skills to them, like different perks. And then I changed them to put them in line with the others. And now I'm debating if I want to go back and try it the other way, which was like Suit had and like on any conversation roll, they had like +2 no matter what.
All right, well, anyway,
like
hold on, before
Mercenary-
we continue.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Ken.
Thank you for watching
Call
the
it.
stream. This shit was been really, really long. This was
has.
intended to make a mock play for the game, so John Boy here can go back and tweak it as needed. Unfortunately, it was more the campaign than the game itself, but
I blame me.
there was a lot of things that were learned today. So
See?
thank you so much for hanging out. I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow. Have yourselves a wonderful night.